yo. How you guys doing? Lower that a little bit. What's up? What's up? What's up? Check it out. Look, I'm listening to Warhammer music during our Warhammer stream. What? What? I'm so creative. Why you gonna bonk me, bro? What'd I do to you? Dang. You're gonna make me tear up. You're gonna make me cry. And is that what you want? Is that what you want? You want to make me cry? Probably, actually. We're hammering so hard right now. Bro, I'm hammering my war so hard right now. What's up, Mine and Crossing? Taku, Gohaku, Mika. What's up, what's up, what's up? Oh my god, oh my god. Welcome, everybody. We're doing a little warhammering today. We are. We're going to be painting minis. However, last night, I was asking everybody, I was like, in my Discord, I was like, oh, yo, what kind of cool Warhammer videos you guys want to watch? You want to watch some cool Warhammer videos while I paint? And they were like, yeah, Cabo, you're so fucking cool. Like, you're just, like, the coolest person ever. Oh, my God, I cannot believe it. Like, what? It blows my mind. You're, like, a goddess, Cabo? And I'm just like, oh, my God, you guys can just answer my question. They were like, oh, yeah, sorry, we got so distracted by your amazingness. You're such a cool person. And I was like, yeah. Anyways, so pretty much, they were like, they showed me this animation, this fanimation called The Last Church. It's been taken down a bunch of places, but someone found me an archived video, this one right here. Oh, I mean, shh, don't tell. Don't tell. But I was thinking, why don't we just watch that first? And then we can get into painting. I don't know, like, I was like, oh, we could watch it while we paint. That is an option. But I feel like it's something I should really react to. Unfortunately, the quality is not amazing. It does not do the original art justice. But, the quality meaning of the actual video, like YouTube doesn't have more than like 720p, so that's what I mean when I say it doesn't do the actual original art justice. Don't tell James Workshop that the animation is up. That's what I mean. Don't tell anybody that the animation's, oh my god, because they've been taking that shit down like crazy. The mobile notification says you're playing Dark Souls 3. So here's the thing, and if if you were here at the very, very beginning, you saw this happen. So I went live. I was live for maybe not even a minute and a half, and I saw, oh my god, it's still on the Dark Souls title. So I ended stream, I fixed the title, and then I started stream now. So like if you look at the stuff now, you can see like, okay. Like you probably saw the very original notification, but there were two. I did that because I know there are some people who will be like, what the heck, you were playing Warhammer, your notification said Dark Souls, you know what I mean? No, see, that's silly. Oh, ... Oh, you mean you were here for Dark Souls? I'm sorry. If you don't want to like Warhammer, that's okay though. That's okay. Like, hey, we all have our preferences, not everyone. Oh, I know it's like the joke of nothing being... No! It's another time Cabo has been hit by, she can't take a fucking joke over text. I can't take a joke over text! I'm so bad at it. Dank Souls is pretty rad, but so is Warhammer. Dank Souls is awesome. I really like Dark Souls 3. I'm enjoying it a lot so far. It's not really a struggle. Dark Souls Remastered, I was playing it, and I did struggle. I did struggle at times. But sorry. I had to do something. But Warhammer, we gotta hammer our wangs. Yeah, but I probably would have done something like, wow, this DS3 update is crazy. Well, I'm saying I forgot to change the title. That's kind of how it was. I wanted to just tell people, hey, this is what's happening. Excuse me. Because if you don't say, like, hey, this is what's happening, then, I don't know. Some people just don't show up. Well, not everybody likes what you're doing every day. It's okay. Thank you so much, Chunks, for the lurkies. For corn. Well, I'm more of a nurgly gal myself, you know. You know what I really want to do? AJ gave me the best idea the other day. AJ told me, he was like, oh, you know, you should do like a chaos version of yourself too. I was like, yes, a chaos version. I was like, what if it was like these aren't like an actual thing. You don't find sisters who actually go to chaos. They are so fucking faithful. It just doesn't happen. Might have happened once, but I have no, like, nah, it just doesn't happen. But I was like, what if it's this, like, a plague sister? I thought, and then he was like, yo, and what if she had, like, a removable jaw? And I said, yo, that's so fucking smart. And then my brain just had this little tick moment. It was like, ding, you know what could fit even better if she didn't have a jaw. And I was like, oh, what if she also had this long fucking tongue that just slithered out? And I was thinking to myself, I was like, that could make for some pretty good art, though. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Howdy. What's up, Trazen? Doing a Scarbrand playthrough of Total War Warhammer 3. Nice. Of all of the Warhammer games I enjoy the most, it's probably Rogue Trader. But, I mean, you gotta love Space Marine 2, right? I just kinda, I don't know. Sometimes Space Marine 2, I feel like I'll play it a lot for, like, I don't know, a week or two, maybe. And then I'm kind of just like, you know? I'm like, But Rogue Trader, it's one of those games where I feel like, oh, okay, I can really just, like, I can get lost in it. And there's things I can miss, and then it's like, okay, time to play the whole thing over again, and then find new things. Like, it's so fucking good. That does sound sick. Oh, you mean the Plague Sister? Right. It sounds so cool. I'm really fucking excited. That's gonna be eventually. That's gonna take a while, though. I need money to do that shit. Especially something so customized. It's gonna be a long time till then. But, I mean, I could get the design going. It's just the actual, like, model itself. Whew! Try Adeptus Mechanicus games. Oh! Wait. I feel like I've heard of this. I just don't remember the name so well. Rogue Trader fucking owns. It's my go. Yeah, it is. So it started off my journey into 40k. Was it the first 40k game I played? No, it was not. It wasn't. I think that was Space Marine 2, but I was really into the idea of Rogue Trader because I love, like, novelesque games and RPGs like that, especially like Disco Elysium, and it played just like that, so I was really, really into it. They're TRPG games. I'm not a huge TRPG person. I'm not huge on it. But, I mean, wait, let me add up this. Mechanicus. Wait, what is it, DLC? Gladius. No, wrong thing. It's time for my annual Disco Elysium playthrough. Yay! Yay! Wait, Crossing, how many times have you played the game? Because if you played it more than once, you should really try a, like, fucking cranked ass playthrough where everything is, like, you just have so much money, you have so much experience and skills. Almost everything you get is, like, super easy to succeed. And yes, I know that, like, oh, part of the game is failing, Like, you'll succeed in things by failing, but it's really interesting because there are things you wouldn't see otherwise. It's like creators are like, oh, you're fucking cheating? Yeah, we see you, bitch. It's really fun. It's so fun. 3 or 4 times. Play it. Oh, wait, no. Crossing, you should definitely watch. Do you know Jamrock Hobo? If you like Disco Elysium, you guys should go check out Jamrock Hobo's most recent iceberg video about Disco Elysium and talking about all the really cool shit that people haven't really looked into as much. Don't bonk me. I'm just passionate. So, wait, what is this game called? It's just Adeptus Mechanicus, so it's not on Steam or anything. Adeptus Mechanicus game. Speaking of the Adeptus Mechanicus, we're painting some Skitarii later. Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. Oh, it's just called Mechanicus. Literally watched that yesterday. So good. I want to watch it, but I also want to experience a few of those things, like, for myself. You know? Even though I know it'll take so long to get around to all of those things. But seriously? What do you think of Esoteric Ebb? They say it's pretty cool. What is Esoteric Ebb? Is that a Warhammer thing? Wait. Oh no, it's just a completely different game. I don't know. I've never played it. But it's got like 5 stars on Steam, which is wow. And a lot of people seem to like it. That seems cool. I don't know anything about it though. Let me see. Ebb. Let's see. A single player CRPG. Oh, it looks just like Disco Elysium. Oh my god, but it's like fantasy. Oh, that's so sick. Oh my, it's literally like inspired. You can tell. It's so inspired. Yo, I need to play this so bad. It's like D&D and Disco Elysium had a like bastard little baby and threw it in a swamp and let it fend for itself, and now it's become this beautiful creature. It looks really cool. The art is stunning. And I love this idea. It's an idea I've thought of for years. Keep in mind, I've been playing Disco Elysium since before Final Cut. Final Cut was this update that they made where they added voice acting to everything. So I read all that shit like 4 times before Final Cut was released. I literally was like, are you kidding me? I would have waited for some playthroughs to play this fucking Final Cut game. Adding that to my wish list. Me too. It looks so cool. It's new. It's brand new. Came out just a few months ago. Or just, yeah, a few months ago. March. Can you believe it's already May of this year? It's almost halfway through the year. What the fudgesicles? Having a problem with Rogue Trader. Oh no. I want to play a Psyker, but I also want to use a big fucking flavor. I thought... I don't know if that's a thing. Can it be a thing? A soldier base and take pyromancy. There you go. There you go. My normal build is that, and going into Santic Psyker to use Santic Psyker. I've never played a Psyker. I'm still in my first playthrough. Oi! Water.
Water.
Water. Woo. There's a lot of choices, but hey, that's why you have more than one playthrough. Oh, that reminds me, I have D&D today after stream. Whew, that's gonna be, intense. I don't know, it's my first time playing D&D. It's really fucking fun. It's fun. I love role-playing. I love hanging out with my friends. And I always have a good time. But I'm also, like, it really takes a lot out of you. Especially if you go for a long-ass time. Or not a long-ass time, but, like, I don't know. It just, it's a lot for me. Maybe it's a lot for me because I do it right after stream. So it's like, okay, you talk for 3.5 to 5 hours, and then you go, and instead of like relaxing, you go and keep fucking talking for fucking, I don't know, 3 hours. With the right build, the Psyker can crank out 10,000 damage, 3x3 attacks multiple times a turn. That, I just got a boner. I just got a boner. Yeah. There are tons of builds. Yes, there are so many builds. So many cool things. Who's best girl? Hi, why you gonna bonk me? What did I do? What did I do? Okay, let's see this. Speaking of Rogue Trader, actually, this background that I'm using is literally from the free camera. I literally wouldn't... Excuse me. Oh my god. I'm still a little sick. Fuck. Literally went into the Rogue Trader's fucking quarters and took a screenshot with the camera, with the free camera. Psyker can get dumb. They're stupid. My throat has been sore the last few days. I've been sick like, what's today, Sunday? So like a week. Yeah, I've been sick about a week now. It's always like that for me. I need to start taking more vitamins. I just feel like they don't do shit. I still get sick. Do you see my mini that I finished painting? I have not just yet. I still have to scroll through in depth on my Warhammer channel. I quickly asked some questions last night and then I kind of just fell asleep because I was so tired. Looking forward to Dark Heresy. Yes! Owlcat's new game, Dark Heresy. I cannot wait. Oh my god. I would love to work with Owlcat again. It was really nice working with them. And I want to like reach out to be like, hey, can I try Dark Heresy for you guys? I liked it. They reached out to me for the one of the Rogue Trader DLCs. Was it both? No, yeah, it was both. It was they gave me both. Heresy. Ay. Didn't know you worked with them. That's awesome. Yeah, they're super fun. Like, really nice people. I only spoke with one agent, I believe, one or two. I have to check the emails. But, they're super, super cool. And I'm excited. When I heard that they were doing Dark Heresy and a DLC for Rogue Trader, I was like, damn, okay. Okay. I need that release date. I don't know when it is, but I don't know. Oh, so bad. Oh, so bad. I'm gonna be playing it like all week, I swear. When it comes out, I'm gonna be playing it for a while. If I like it. I'm gonna play it, see if I like it. And if I really like it, then I'll do it. But I think once the Rogue Trader DLC is coming out, oh my god. I'm gonna be on that on stream too. Kind of like how I've been playing a lot of Mouse PI lately. I want to look at what the Dark Heresy looks like more. I think I glanced at it. Looks really fucking cool though. Become an acolyte of the Inquisition in this grim, dark, party-based, story-driven CRPG. Lead investigations and cover grand conspiracies, master tactical combat, and wage a secret war against heresy. Make tough choices as a conduit of the God Emperor's will. The art is like stunning. Let me just say that, especially that intro animation that they had. That was really beautiful. But like, it's really cool. And obviously, it just feels like what's it called? It's very Baldur's Gate-y, you know? I mean, it's a CRPG, you know, but still. Looking forward to the next Rogue Trader DLC too. Right! Trajan's Vault should be wild. It's another Adeptus Mechanicus companion, right? Everyone was like, oh, I want the Necron companion. I want the Necron companion. But I wanted it too. But in my heart, I kind of knew it wouldn't happen. I was like, no way that would work with a fucking no, Necron. No. That's just, that cannot happen. It'd be cool, but I don't know, it can't happen. Right? Could it? I don't know. Oh.
Nice car.
Nice car. Perfect. What's up, Europe? How's it going? Captain. Owlcat makes really cool games. Their RPGs are awesome. And I'm excited to experience more. When is that coming out? When is that? I don't think they announced the release date yet. No, it just says coming soon. They did. Do they even say 2026? Do they even say this year? 2026. Saying that does not feel like a real year, right? It doesn't feel like a real year, right? 2026. Want to know a fun fact, Cabo Cabo? I mean, sure, I'll know a fun fact. I mean, yeah, sure. My name twice, Cabo Cabo. What is it? What's your fun fact? Spill the beans. I've followed you for 2 whole years. Nice! Really? Yeah, actually. Oh my god, wait! Yesterday was our anniversary! What the hecky? Yesterday was our anniversary. OMG. That's so wholesome. It's nice to see you back. It's been a hot second. How you doing? How you doing? I've got some real dedicated homies in chat too. Like AJ's been following me for also in a few months it'll be 2 years. You got Rhodey too. Oh, how long has Rhodey been following me? Jeez. Since 2021? What? No. He was one of my first few followers then, cuz that's like when I started Twitch. 2021 is when I started Twitch in like September. So, and he followed me in November. It's been fucking, oh my god, it's almost 5 years hanging out with Rhodey. What the fuck? Oh my god, some crazy people. But we've also got the newcomers in chat, which will hopefully also be very awesome cool beans, awesome home slices. Been somewhat busy with stuff. Well, yeah, you're only human. You're only human. Some people will come into streams and be like, I'm so sorry I haven't been here. And it's like, homie, you have a life. It's okay. Excuse me. We all have lives. And, you know, oh, thank you for that, Pat. Thank you. We've all got lives. We can't all be in stream every fucking stream, you know? I mean, you could, but it'd be hard to. And, it's very much appreciated that you come by at all. So thank you. Cabo Cabo, the Armored Rattenmeister. I'm Sister Kai today. Don't tell them I still have my tail. They'll call me a mutant and execute me. But yes, I'm very excited to get a model of this design. But I really wanted it like as a, what's it called? Just like an asset, like a PNG. Even though it's a bit stiff, it's like it's armor anyway. Who cares? And it's so cool. It's so pretty. I love it. I love it too much. Let's see now. Don't know what else is coming along in the Warhammer universe. What is James Workshop getting up to? They haven't taken down the archive that we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch, what's it called again? The Last Church. Excuse me. Cabo Cabo. Why do you keep saying my name twice? The armored nun that rats others out. I don't rat anyone out. No, I ain't that type of rat, bro. I ain't that type of rat. You took me for the wrong kind of rat, bro. Homie took me for the wrong kind of rat. Ow, my fucking glasses, Jesus. I have to like shift my glasses sometimes with my headphones. They need to. Do they make like headphones for glasses wearers? God damn it! I don't want to switch to contacts because I actually like wearing glasses. I look cute and numb. And then I take off my glasses. It's like the SpongeBob sound effect where it goes, "Oh!" Sounds like a fun nickname, Cobble Cobble. So many nicknames for me. It's so funny. It's my thing in the streamers. Oh, okay. You always say their name twice. That's cute. Actually, a fair few games I'm hoping we'll hear about at the Skulls event. What's the Skulls event? That sounds pretty cool. Boom, boom, boom. Skull's an annual 40k event in May. Oh, okay. I didn't know about this. How I feel without glasses. I'm like, they make me look so much. They make me look so much better than I actually look. They tend to do announcements for games, models, TRTB. Oh, is it like live? Is it a live event? They haven't announced the date yet, but it's usually late May. If it's a live event, we can all watch it together. I would so do that. That would be awesome sauce. It's streamed event. Okay, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. So we'll do that. I'll totally do that. Believe it or not, others have gotten way weirder nicknames from me. I actually can believe it. Yours is fairly normal. I mean, mine is just my name twice. No. And I love weird nicknames. As long as... Oh my god, my fucking throat. As long as you're within TOS, everything is okay. Oh. Did my model break? Why did Unity just open on its own? What's going on? Wait, what? Why did VTube Studio just crash on me? My computer isn't like, it's totally fine. What? I'm just frozen. Yo, we got Aki in chat. Yo, how's it going? Can we get an Aki little, can we get a shout out for Aki? Welcome. Sorry about that, you guys. That was so... PC's haunted. I actually think my PC hates me, man. Actually, bruv. The tech priests are messing with your computer again. That's a good one. I'm not even running like a crazy game or anything. That's the wild part. I'm not even running anything crazy. It's literally just my model and like music. That's it. Just tell me if the nickname's not okay. I mean, it's not like you're insulting me. If you're insulting me, that's a different problem. But you're just saying my name twice, so I'm not really miffed about it. Thank you, though. Can your PC run Crysis? Wait, what's Crysis? Is that another game I don't know about? Did we get that shout out for Aki? I don't think we did, so let's do that. Orange. If you guys don't know, Aki's an amazing, awesome creator. She loves to play retro games. She loves to put herself in games. She's super cute, and you should totally check her out. If you like me and my content, then you'll love her. Go check her out. Go check her out. I think my PC does hate me, and I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared. If this happened just from... Wait, but why did... I saw Unity open up out of nowhere. It's like, Unity, what are you doing? I haven't even been touching my keyboard. I have not. I'm just staring at chat. Always trying to get the nickname accordingly with the avatar and the persona. I mean, mine's just my name. I'm not, it's fine. It's chill, dude. It's totally fine. It's not like you're saying, hey, cunt. Like, then I'd be like, okay, slow it down, buddy. But no, you're fine. Why don't we, get started on the, what's it called? It's, the video thingy. Not always easy. What do you mean? Yes, it is. It's extremely easy to not call someone a cunt. You just don't. You just say it in your head. It's very easy. It's 4 letters. I mean, and? Let's get started on this video.
Nice cock.
Nice cock. Perfect. Perfect. Okie dokie. Let's do this. And then this. And then this. There we go. Nice. The Ratchet Duchess of the Cabo Quincy Tribal Liege. I mean, I guess you gave me 3 different titles within that. You called me a Duchess, a Queen, and Liege. Well, isn't Liege just kind of like, oh, my liege, or whatever? I have no clue, but I think it is. Anyways. Let's do this. Let's do this. Just a moment, everybody. We are gonna do a little bit of this. Okie dokie. I think we're good. I think we're set. Right? I think so. Okay. Off the rails there, I mean, it's a long name. I don't know. Whatever you want, as long as it's not insulting, homie. It doesn't have to be so, complex. It's all good. My homie. Let's see. Okay. Ow. Okay, that didn't work. Just trying to pick this up. Put it over here. Okay. There we go. Okie dokie, let's get started. So we're watching the, what's it called? It's The Last Church. We're watching The Last Church together. Oh, really quick. I want to do this. The Last Church. Okay. Okay, here we go. There we go. Alrighty. So we're gonna watch. What are we doing? We're watching The Last Church. It's an archive. This is an archive from. Oopsies. Ooh, it's a little ahead. I don't know why. Nope. From partnership with Games Workshop, no longer available. Originally by Tiber Portugues. Okay, we're gonna put the subtitles on. I'm gonna put the subtitles on. Let's see how good they are. Look at my little Cabo cursor. Look how cute it is. It's so cute. First burp. Okay, let's go. I think it's the first burp. Let's go. Okay. An adaptation of The Last Church. Okay, so it's an adaptation from the book. Also, like I said before, the quality is not totally there. Remember, the original was taken down. This is an archive. Oh, that's adorable. You mean my burp? Yo! Jesse, we were just talking about homies who have been around for a long time. Jesse has been around for so fucking long. Holy smokes. It's been almost 5 years, I think. Jesse was up. What is up, my gamer? I meant the cursor, but the burp was also good. Oh. Bye! Do we have any of our subtitles? Oh, there we go. I think that should be big enough, but we'll see when they come around. Adorable Cabo, the head nun, playing a horror. Well, no, I'm not a head nun exactly. I'm a member of the Adeptus Sororitas, the Order's Hospitaller. So I'm more like a doctor, or like an on-field doctor. Oh shit! Playing a horror game. Well, I'm not playing a horror game. We're watching The Last Church together. An armored nun. I mean, that's one way. Combat nun nurse. That's like the best way. Yeah, that's the way to put it. Welcome, Muto. How's it going?
It is a cold night. I'm an old man.
Smile to frown, huh?
Welcome to the Church of the Fulgur Lapis. Do you wish to join us tonight? I don't recognize you.
No, I don't.
Oh, hey, it's me!
Nor would I expect us to be anyone besides you and I.
Well, this is a surprise.
Okay.
My midnight sermons are considered quite popular in these parts. You're sure?
Quite.
What a shame. I had not thought I had aged so poorly as to scare so many away.
It is rare to find a man like you with a sense of humor.
Have you watched this,
I
Jesse?
have found that most of your kind are dour, leaden-hearted men.
My kind?
Priests.
Then I fear you have only met the wrong kind. Besides, given the times we live in, any servants of the divine would find it extremely difficult to be of good cheer.
Very true.
This guy's beefy. He's eating his veggies. You know it.
I am Uriah Olothair, last priest of the Church of the Fulgur Lapis. Might I have your name?
My name is unimportant.
Whoa.
However, you may call
Hi,
me
unimportant.
Apocalypsis.
An unusual name for one who professes a dislike of priests. You are aware of the significance of such a word?
I am. It is suiting for tonight, however.
Oh.
Why exactly would that be? What revelations do you search for in my humble church?
I seek no revelation. I simply wish to talk to you. I wish to learn what keeps you here when the world is abandoning your beliefs in God.
Follows the way
I
of
wish to
Popeye,
understand
eats his
why
spinach.
you
He
have
sure
yet
does.
To turn to the faith of science and reason.
Uh-oh.
The great fresco of Isandula. A divine work. Wouldn't you agree?
It is quite magnificent, but divine? I don't think so.
Then you have not looked closely enough. Open your heart to its beauty, and you will feel the spirit of God.
And the whole world came running when the fresco was revealed, and the sight of it was enough to reduce all who saw it to stunned silence.
Ah, so you have read your Skitarii.
So I have.
You are a student
Read
of
it.
art?
I have studied much. Art is indeed one of my interests.
Then you cannot argue that this work was not inspired by a higher power.
Of course I can. I do not seek to diminish the artist's sublime work
Okay.
through allocating praise upon a greater being. Her artistry does not prove the existence of anything. No god has ever created art.
In an earlier age, some might have considered such a sentiment blasphemy.
I have only ever seen mortal men accuse anyone of blasphemy, Uriah. I have only ever seen mortal men act upon it. Were reactions to the accusations any less violent, I would label it a victimless crime.
Touche.
Touche. I love when people say touche.
Root of inspiration.
The human mind is a wondrous thing. Do not be so quick to underestimate it. Tell me, Uriah, have you ever seen the great cliff sculptures of the Mariana Canyon?
No, though I have.
Why is Uncle Ben dressed like Palpatine? Okay, that's wacky.
1,000-meter-high representations of their kings carved in stone that no weapon or drill can cut. They are at least as incredible as this fresco, worked into a cliff that had not seen sunlight in 10,000 years, yet carved by a godless people in a forgotten age. True art requires no divine rationale. It is just art.
You have your opinion?
So there's art and true art to him. So
said
you are
he
diminishing
is
the
a
artist.
magnificent artist. That much is beyond question. But she still had to make a living, and even magnificent artists must take commissions where they are to be found. I am sure this work paid well, for the churches of her time were obscenely wealthy. Do you believe that she would be incapable of such a wondrous feat if she had been employed by a secular government?
Oh, that scared me. Beefloozy, thank you so much for the for the follow. How's it going?
We are fickle creatures, Uriah. All too often I am tempted to believe that the invocation of the divine is a ploy by the jealous to dismiss one's accomplishments.
Jealousy?
Absolutely. To see another succeed where you may have failed is a sobering thing. Some would rather choose
Sobering
to
is one way to put it.
their limitations.
That is a very cynical view of humanity.
Forgive me, but I have seen too much darkness to be so innocent as to always assume good intentions. Do not mistake my intentions, however. Only in understanding our weakness may we find strength.
What? Thank you for person watching. That's quite a name. Thank you for watching.
But you must
And thank you for following.
ellipsis. I have to prepare for my congregation.
No one
Welcome,
is coming.
Ghostmaker.
It is just you and I.
May I watch with you? Of course. Everyone's welcome to watch.
This is the last church on Terra. History will soon be done with places like this, and I want a memory of it before it is gone.
If this is so, then come, friend, let us sit. I would rather not stand for whatever time remains.
Is he taking him so seriously? If only he knew. He's like, let's chill, bro. Yo, they got that drink out. Did he bring snacks? Oh, fuck, I forgot snacks.
This is very good wine. It's old.
You have a fine appreciation of wine, friend Apocalypsis. My father gave this to me on my 15th birthday. Said I should drink it on my wedding night.
And you
Okay.
never married.
Never found anyone willing to put up with me.
Duh.
I was a devilish rogue back then.
No longer, it would seem. A devilish rogue turned priest. Sounds like quite the tale.
It is, but some wounds run deep, and it does no good to reopen them.
Fair enough.
Love the sister outfit. Thank you.
Friend Apocalypsis, tell me.
Okay, really quick. I just want to like say / ask this. It's really interesting that the God Emperor. I mean, this is the God Emperor, right? You would just like walk in and just be like, "Oh, like this is the God Emperor, right?" Or is this just like some beefy guy? Right?
What did you mean when you said this place was soon to be gone?
Exactly what I said.
Okay, he does have
Even in
like
your
long
isolated
hair,
state, you
but
must have heard of the Emperor and his crusade.
or just the Emperor. Okay, so yeah. He doesn't say the God. Well, what I mean is this is him himself, right? This is the Emperor. Like he here. Okay, what was I gonna say exactly? He's treating this dude like a friend, or isn't he supposed to, like see humans as total fucking dirt? And he's like, oh, I'm way better than you. I'm way better than you. Doesn't he see them as just like fuckheads? This debate is famous. It does not end well. Wait, this debate, like, you mean the scientific versus, like, faithful kindness? Kindness? What am I?
Religion and belief.
Let's watch.
Supernatural.
Yeah, here we go. Here, he's talking about it. He's talking about it.
His forces
I'm
will
ahead of
arrive
myself.
to tear this place down.
I know, but it makes no difference to me. I believe what I believe, and no amount of hectoring from some warmongering despot will sway me.
That is an obstinate.
The Emperor loves humanity, does he? Well, okay. Doesn't he see them as lesser beings than himself? Is a better way to put it. Doesn't he see them as just way lesser than himself? You can still love humanity and see them as lesser beings, right?
Look, Pim, I know it's our job to help this guy.
I'm asking questions. I'm asking questions.
Why don't we just cut our losses and get out of here?
No, I'm asking questions. I'm curious. Isn't this the Emperor debating this particular person? It is an interesting figure. He sees the potential of humanity, but he also sees them as in need of guidance due to their repeated ways. His exact viewpoints depend on the writer, too. Maybe that's why I'm mixing things up, because of different writers? I don't know. He wanted them to conquer the stars. I think I'm thinking of someone else, then.
As fickle as you would posit.
So he loves humanity. He loves
A willing
people.
Belief in the unbelievable without proof.
Faith's strength is just that. It requires no proof. Belief is enough.
That is why the Emperor wants rid of it, then. You call faith powerful. I call it dangerous. Think of what people in the grip of faith have done in the past. All the atrocities down the centuries that can be traced back to faith. Faith.
The Emperor cares
is
for his
both
people,
the
but does he
causation
really,
and
though?
the justification for so much evil.
Have you come here just to provoke me? I am no longer a violent man. Such a goal would be boring and fruitless for the both of us. If this is all you are here for, I suggest you leave.
You are right, of course. I am being discourteous, and I apologize. I came to learn of this place, not antagonize its guardian.
So he's like, oh yeah, that's totally what I'm doing. I'm putting you down. Sorry, bro.
I do.
Then
But then they're still chill. Like, I kind of like that. They're still chill. It's all writer dependent. Sadly, GW writers don't read lore or they want to put their own spin on it. Example, Emperor of Mankind book is written by someone who says he hates the Emperor. Who knows, really? I guess that is a big question mark that they like to keep a question mark. Like, oh, who knows? There's that mystery, you know? Because technically humanity doesn't even know, right? So it's like, why should we?
Why?
Why is it the
Humanity
Fulgur
in the
Lapis?
universe.
I mean, why is it holy? Was it deposited on the ground by your god? Was a man martyred here? Or did some young girl receive some sort of revelation while praying at its base?
Nothing so bland, rest assured, friend Apocalypsis. Thousands of years ago, a local holy man who was blind was walking in the hills hereabouts when a sudden storm came in over the Western Ocean. He hurried back down to the village below, but it was a long way, and the storm broke before he could reach safety. The holy man took shelter from the storm in the lee of this stone, at the height of the storm in the lee of the heavens. When he thought all was lost, he was lifted up and heard the voice of our Creator. And so he saw the stone wreathed in a blue fire, in which he saw the face of our Creator.
Did you not say he was blind?
Ah, he was blind no longer. The power of our Creator cured him of his affliction. He immediately ran back to the village and told the people there of the miracle.
And then?
The holy man returned to the Folga Lapis and instructed the townspeople to build a church around it. The story of his healing soon spread. Within but a few years, thousands were crossing the Silver Bridge to visit the shrine, for a spring had begun to flow from the base of the stone.
Thanks for the look,
Its waters
Ash.
were said to be imbued with healing properties.
And I wonder how much the priests benefited from it all. And what? It could cure diseases? Mend broken limbs?
So, okay. I have so many questions, but I don't even know where to friggin' start. But, like, at the same time, I don't. It's like, fuck. Here's the thing. The Big E promotes science and everything like that. You know, logic and reason, you know, all that. And he likes to throw faith out the window. And he doesn't like it when people worship him. But aren't there acts of miracles that are performed anyway? Aren't there still acts of miracles? Like throughout the entire universe? So that's like what kind of gets me is like, so does he still make shit happen? Does that still follow his science technically? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yup, it's not that he's an atheist in the traditional sense. Okay. Does he consider his... So he knows that these miracles are happening. He knowingly performs them. Is this magic still, like, under science? He's atheist in the sense that he doesn't want to empower the gods that do exist. Oh. Oh, well, you mean the chaos gods. Big E knew about chaos and wanted it destroyed. The miracles are in 40k. The story's 30k. Okay. So he hasn't performed miracles yet, or maybe he has. He sounds like he's talking about a miracle being performed right now, but like he doesn't know about it. What's up, Sleep? Welcome. Okay. It's a little awkward. Is this based on lore, or is this based on this story here, the book? Is this based on lore, kind of what like the writer wanted to do? I'm very curious. Part of Big E's philosophy of science, truth, and reason was to starve the chaos gods by making sure they didn't have followers. So he did that by performing miracles and things. Is that what? But then I guess it kind of backfired in the sense where he didn't want people to worship him exactly. But what do you expect when you perform a miracle, bro? Right? I don't know anything about 30k, by the way. I only know 40k. Oh, we're taking an ad break? Okay, so let's... this is the perfect time to pause and keep chatting. We won't resume the video till the ads are over. It's just a few minutes and we're talking anyway. He was such an influential person that he was ultimately put on a pedestal. I mean, that's what happens with those kind of people. Like, that's just how it goes in history. Shouldn't he have known better too? What did he fucking expect? That's the big thing. Like, what do you expect, bro? Come on, bro. Bro. Oh. I scratched my face. Oh. He's a walking god. Basically why people try to worship him, right? It's like, what do you expect? You're a walking god, bro. And he's all beefed up too. The sisters that believe in him do so strongly that miracles occur. This could be because of his presence in the warp. In 40k, belief itself is power and manifests things in the warp. Okay. I didn't really know that belief manifested things in the warp. It does? That's why these miracles happen? So it's not him performing the miracles. It's them believing in him. Oh, is that what it is? I thought it was kind of him being like, yo, perform this miracle, bro. And then the miracle happened. And his presence in the warp is huge. So by him being in the warp, all that faith, all those miracles happen. But it does backfire, I see. He doesn't want that worship. The trouble is when you are this big brain and know everything small, things become beneath you. I'm big brain, they small brain. I am not a god. Now fetch me my golden armor and flaming sword. Yeah, here's the thing is that if you don't want to be revered as a god or worshipped and all that junk, why would you literally dress up in the most flashiest, flamboyant golden armor? Like, picture yourself as this huge, beefed up boy, have a flaming fucking sword, and perform miracles. Like, what do you expect, bro? What do you expect? In 40K, he sits on the golden throne, and his presence goes out through the warp, if that makes sense. So by his presence going... Why is his presence going out through the warp when he's on the golden throne? I thought he was just kind of like, kind of like, you know, Skelly boy and whatever, and they're feeding him like souls and how do they feed him souls? Is it from like, I think it's from like prisoners or heretics, right? I don't even know. Bye, Taku. Take care. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you. He hides a lot of the facts of the warp. In 30K, they didn't know demons were a thing. They didn't even encounter, like, demons? Damn. The Emperor's psyche is fractured. There's even multiple personalities or fragments of him, at least in theory. I was watching a video. I think it was a Warhammer video. And it was about the Emperor and how he was, like, made and whatever. And and they said that he was made because, like, a bunch of shamans got together and performed a bunch of shit and creating a being like him. And, like, they poured themselves into it or something. I don't remember completely. The more I learn about Warhammer, the wilder it gets. Bro, I'm, like, literally, I've been into Warhammer for so long, and I'm learning so much new shit right now. Like, it's crazy. 30K was working on the Webway project to make travel faster and safer. Basically, 1K psychers. I thought it was like 100. I thought it was like 100 souls. It's 1,000 souls? And they have to be psychers? They can't just be regular people? Demons were an encounter because of Big E's plan to try and starve the K. Oh, okay. If no one believes, they have no presence. Okay. I guess... That's very strange that the warp is basically influenced by the beliefs. If the Emperor came back from the dead, then he would have killed the Imperium's population due to the fact they worship him, though he never wanted to be sent. Why? No. Why would he do that? Why would he kill humans? Why would he want to kill humans? He loves humanity, right? How does that work? It's 1K a day and all psychers. Bro, that sucks balls. It's so hard to find a psycher anyway, right? The shaman's creating E is old lore and has been retconned out. Oh, okay. I'll have to scratch that from my entire fucking memory. It's my first time watching your stream. Welcome. I found out about your channel from your ASMR video where you read prayers. Yay! Welcome. Yes, I'm gonna have some more ASMR out soon. I'm very excited. Thank you for coming by. We're watching The Last Church currently, and then we are going to move on to painting some Skitarii boys. This was like a last minute kind of watch along, but it's not too long. It's not crazy long, but I'm excited. I'm excited. There's a good channel you can look up called Announcer of Games. Some good overview videos. Okay, cool. Tight. Cool. Tight. You should look up Star Children. Oh, I feel like I think I've heard of those. I've heard of those before, but I've not really looked into them. I take Warhammer lore so slowly, dude. I take it so slowly because there's just too much and it gets overwhelming. All right, I think oh wait, let me look at. I think ads are over. Ads are over now, so let's continue. Let's go back a little bit. They're talking about the stone and why they worship it.
Had begun to flow from the base of the stone, and its waters were said to be imbued with healing properties.
And I wonder how much the priests benefited.
And the golden
from it all.
crow, the coffins,
what?
kind of that they put the
could cure
psychers in,
diseases,
and then they sacrifice them.
mend broken
What?
bones.
So the church
That's
records
cool. I should do a short
say.
about
This
that.
bathing table was constructed around the stone, and people across the land came to bathe in the sacred waters while they still flowed.
I have heard tales of a similar nature in the Far East. A young girl claimed to have seen a holy vision of a woman while bathing near the springs closest to her home. She described a woman conspicuously similar to the holy woman of a religious order of which her family was a member. Bathing houses were established there too, but for fear of diminishing the rate at which the owners of the bathhouses could admit pilgrims, the waters were only changed once a day. The dying and diseased came in droves, passing through that water in the hundreds every day. So I'm sure you can imagine what a horrible slop it was at the end.
Yeah.
They were but pools of blood, sloughed
Oy.
skin, scabs, bits of cloth and bandage, an abominable soup of malady. The
Soup.
only miracle was that
Calling it a
anyone
soup is
emerged
crazy.
alive. Such a miracle was infrequent at best.
I cannot justify the actions of the greedy or the impure. I can assure you that did not happen here, if that is your concern.
Hematite from a banded ironstone formation, exposed by landslip during the storm, most likely. That would explain the strike. It seems to me that your holy man was not blinded by any physical defect, but was a result of hysteria or earlier mental trauma. It is not unheard of to be cured in such a manner.
Are you attempting to debunk the miracle this church was founded upon?
Debunk.
It was our Creator's will. And if your explanation were to substitute mine, the nature of the event is still what I
Damn.
would call a miracle. The Creator's face was seen. His voice was heard. It is a malicious thing to seek.
I'm gonna pause this so I don't interrupt this while because I want to say something that someone said in chat. Also, the throne is not fed. Terra is doomed. The whole reason why they kept him on the throne is to stop the demons from overcoming the planet. Okay. I love your work so far, and I really like the Sisters of Battles Hospitaller outfit. Yay! How did you make it? It was not me. I hired someone to do it because I can't do this shit. You think I can do this shit? Hell no. Hell no. I can't do this shit. This shit's too fucking awesome. Hazenev, the amazing artist, worked on this outfit for me. And I'm planning to get a model, like a more, like a 3D model of it soon. I'm very excited. When you recited the litanies, I felt different in a good way. I could not describe. It was like I belonged, and those words felt calming than other ASMR channels. Whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like in a good crazy to me. It's not like, bro, that's crazy. No, that's like awesome. The fact that see, that's my goal. Making these, that's my goal. I want to help people relax. I want to just chill and bring the cool vibes. Yo, that makes me really happy. Thank you. And it was I'm not amazing at ASMR. I have a rough script, but I literally just had the blessings and I kind of winged it. And because I felt like whenever I read off a script, it was too strict for me. I was like, no, I need to add some improv and some flair. So knowing that you enjoyed it makes me really happy. Damn, that makes me really happy. What does the bottom half look like? Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you right now. This is the whole model. Well, this is the whole design. It's not a model yet, but I'm really very, very excited. It's gonna be cool. I really want I'm gonna get the 3D model so that we can have the hand tracking and all the fun stuff. It's gonna be really cool and lots of awesome content. Then my Warhammer shorts will probably be with the model and other stuff. Yeah, but thank you so much for that compliment. That's a crazy huge compliment. That makes me really, really happy. More coming soon.
To destroy another's faith, apocalypsis.
I do not aim to be malicious. I am trying to explain how such a thing could have happened
Car
without
batteries
the intervention
of
godly
Soul
power.
strapped to
We
his
think that
nuts.
the way
Oh
we
my gosh.
perceive the world is the way it actually is. But you cannot perceive the external world directly. Indeed, none of us can. Instead, we know only our ideas or interpretations of objects in the world.
Didn't he just say he
King
wasn't
Ray
gonna,
is
like,
a
put him
marvelous
down?
organ priest, and it is especially
But he
adept
is.
at constructing images,
Big
faces,
E.
and voices from limited information. Imagine your holy man sheltering from the storm in the cover of this great stone when the lightning bolt hit, the fire and the noise, the pounding surge of elemental energy. Isn't it possible that an already religious man might, in such circumstances, perceive sights and sounds of a divine nature? We do it all the time. When you wake with dread in the dead of night, is that darkness in the corner not an intruder instead of just a shadow? The creak of a floorboard, the tread of a murderer?
I agree. The human mind is a powerful thing. What I value most, however, is the ability to reflect upon the past and reach a conclusion that that tap against my window was a natural occurrence, and not a murderer come to kill a lonely priest.
Given the origins and evolution of religions in the human species, it seems a far more convincing and likely explanation that it was a figment of happenstance and a creative mind. A holy man might make a miracle of simple good fortune because of a predisposition to believe in the supernatural. Don't you agree?
No.
That is crazy. To say that is insane after he was just asked to, like, hey, can you stop putting down, like, everything I believe in, my entire livelihood and everything? And Biggie's like, yeah, of course, no problem. I'm sorry to, like, put you down, whatever, and antagonize you, and, you know, in your own home. And then they go over here. And then this guy's like, okay, it's all chill. You want to go see something cool? Let's go check it out. And then he just starts fucking putting him down all over again. I guess to describe it, I assume it is the ASMR. I would say it felt like I was going towards the golden light with my arms extended out, where the feeling of being baptized when I listened to your recitals. That is okay. That's pretty wacky. That's pretty crazy. But I'm just glad that I could help you feel more calm and everything like that. That's what I really want. That's what I really want. I would like to read more blessings, but it's hard to come across some decent ones. It's hard. But let's continue.
I do not.
Bro ascended to Cheesedome. He
You strike me as an
did.
intelligent man. Why can you not concede at least to the possibility of such an explanation?
Because I too have seen my God and heard his voice. Nothing can
Bro
compare
is
to
right in
knowing
front of you.
personally and completely that the divine exist.
Ah, personal experience. The most valued kind. Tell me, where did you receive this vision?
On a battlefield in the lands of the Frank, many, many years ago.
The Frank were brought into unity long ago. The last battle was fought nearly half a century ago. You must have been a young man back then.
I was young and foolish. Young and foolish.
Hardly a prime candidate for divine intervention. But then I've found that the least likely to receive it are often the most in need of it. I have read your holy book before. To me, most of the men who appear on the pages are far from ideal role models. Perhaps I should not be so surprised. The devilish rogue sits with me today.
Sorry. My water. Bro's just questioning his whole life now. What is that? What is that? What you got?
Your
What you
tone
got?
may be
Why is
pleasant,
his hand?
but your spirit is nothing but adversarial.
Yo!
You wish to learn
Sven, thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? It's our favorite pumpkin. What's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Let me give you a little shout out. Local Sven. What were you up to? What were you doing? Welcome, Raiders. My name is Cavo. I'm usually normally your local pizza delivery rep, but right now we are, I am, of course, Sister Kai of the Adeptus Sororitas, the Orders Hospitaller. Well, welcome, to my mini painting stream, but we're also watching a little animation right now, so we're just chilling, discussing some cool Warhammer stuff, because I really like Warhammer stuff. You were playing some Warframe. That's awesome. I hope you had a really good time. And Raiders, remember, if you have to raid and run, all good in the hood. But if you want to stick around, watch with us, discuss with us, and have some fun while we paint, then yeah, you're more than welcome to. Beep beep, pumpkin delivery. Oh, beep beep. Beep beep, beep 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 beep. Wait, I just want to move myself. Yeah. Let's move myself here. All right, and let's continue. Let's go a little bit back. He's like questioning everything. He's questioning his life right now. Biggie Stompson.
But your spirit is nothing but adversarial. You say you wish to learn of me, and this church will come.
Warhammer Fantasy, Warhammer Sigma, or the sci-fi stuff. Well, I really like Warhammer 40k, personally.
Say what you will, but come sunrise, you will leave.
We're watching something that's a little pre-40k.
This is my intention. I have other matters to attend to.
Welcome, Yeet Master.
Tonight, I have to talk with you.
Should
My
I say
adversarial spirit is not born from any mal-will towards you, Uriah. My malcontent is born from my love for humanity.
Doctor, thank you so much for the follow, Doc. How's it going?
Without these constant wars and the ignorance that blankets our kind like a plague, I would see us ascend. I would see all of our kind raised to the status of godhood that is worshipped throughout the galaxy. But we are enslaved to the fantastical notions that reside within that book of yours. And all the others like it.
Whoa. So he says that. Okay. He says, someone say Warhammer. Hells yeah, broski. Hells yeah. We're watching a little of The Last Church currently, and I just got a question right now. He says, oh, you know, our humanity, our shit, you know.
Oceans that throughout the galaxy.
Okay, let me go back.
Blankets our kind like a plague. These constant wars and the ignorance that blankets our kind like a plague. I would see us ascend. I would see all of our kind raised to the status of godhood.
So he says, I want humanity to be, all of us to be raised to the status of godhood that you guys worship. So he's acknowledging that the divine are. Does he just not believe in the divine, but he wants to make them divine? Is that what's going on? I just
worshipped throughout the galaxy, but we are enslaved to the fantastical notion.
They don't have my rap voice. Yo, I love the Skaven. I love the Skaven. They're so fucking cool.
That damnable book in your hands.
We still welcome all Warhammer lovers here, though.
I would see you rid of it.
You go so far as to mock my holy book.
Doesn't believe that God should influence man, even if they're real.
This
okay. So
book provides a code by which.
So, but you said even if they are real, but he doesn't believe they're real. He's saying we have to become gods. I mean, like, I don't know what he's saying. I think he wants humanity to have the best. I guess I don't fucking know. Chaos gods are very real. He knows that much. Would you call the chaos gods divine, though? I guess in a sense, right? I don't know, so whatever.
I have lived a peaceful life, in which I have built more than
I question things way too much.
More than hurt.
To him, the chaos gods are just powerful warp beings. Oh, okay.
And hurt.
Oh, wait. That changes things again. I think divinity as an idea has many flavors, like a buffet of sorts. Yeah, and especially in Warhammer 40k, or just Warhammer in general. Like, this shit gets real. It gets cray-cray. In his all other religions in his eyes have caused nothing but strife and conflict and conflicting ideals. Okay. I think Nurgle is hogging a lot of flavors, though. I love Nurgle! Nurgle is the one. I need my Plague Sister. We have Sister Kai, but we also need a Plague Sister. I'm so excited. That's a really cool Anyways, wait. Let's keep going.
Untold thousands more.
Let's go back.
I
like it. That damnable book in your hands is a curse. And I would see you rid of it.
You go so far as to mock my holy book too?
Yeah.
This damnable book provides a code by which I have lived a peaceful life, in which I have built more than I have destroyed, helped more than hurt. My time before this book was nothing but destroying and hurting. Untold thousands more live similar lives thanks to the guidance provided by our willingness to believe in something greater than ourselves. Tell me, Apocalypsis, when we, as a species, find your vision to be a reality, what will become of us? What will unite us? Peace can only be attained through an aspiration or a common enemy. And when that aspiration disappears, and we as a species are gods without rivals...
He looks so done. Or it looks like he's getting up to take a poopy. He looks like he really has to take it down.
On each other, friend Apocalypse.
He's like, oh, I ate too many veggies, that's why I'm so huge.
When that aspiration disappears, and we as a species are gods without rivals, who will we turn on? We will turn on each other, friend Apocalypse. Your vision will bring only an eternity of war. When gods clash, galaxies...
Ain't that what he wants, though?
So what would you have me
Uranium,
say?
welcome!
There are more faiths than yours, Uriah, and each faith has equally zealous defenders. How many generations of conflict until your message of peace turns to a crusade against those who do not share your beliefs? Where there are differences, humanity will find them. And these differences are so fundamentally rooted in you as others' beliefs.
You're so frustrating!
There can be no resolution without conflict.
You find nothing but exceptions to my arguments, never any rules by which to measure them.
Who's this person talking? This is... What's up, Shibs? What's up? What's up? Welcome. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good too, Uranium. How are you guys? How's everybody? This is... Okay, so pretty much we're watching this Fanimation, this Warhammer 40k Fanimation. This is Big E. He's the emperor, pretty much. And a lot of people worship him, but he's like, nuh-uh, I don't want people to worship me because I believe in science and whatever, and reason and like logic and all that stuff. And this faith stuff is stupid. Stop believing in me. And but even though he's dressing up like a fucking god anyway, in golden armor and flaming sword, it's crazy. Yeet Master, thank you for the follow. 666 can't have that 666 down. Alright, but anyways, he came to this church and it was like, sup bro, let's have a chat, I guess. Is the whole thing just a chat in this church? I mean, it's called the Last Church, so probably. I'm really curious. So they're just having this debate of science versus faith in the 40k universe. Are you being good praising the God Emperor? I read my blessings every day.
How can I find rules in an inherently hypocritical system? Your book has been rewritten, translated, and twisted to fit the needs of hundreds of anonymous authors for hundreds of years. The faith is eternal, but the story and morals are not. One man hears his dead grandfather, and he is locked away in an asylum. But if he heard the voice of God, he would be venerated and might well become a saint. How is this a logical and rational system?
It is my faith. Respect my beliefs as I respect yours, despite your constant slights against my life's dedication.
Did you not say we should joust? Why does your faith require such protection? Is it not robust enough to withstand my questioning? No one else on this world enjoys such protection from scrutiny. So why should you and your faith be singled out for special treatment?
Why is it that faith is being targeted for destruction? Perhaps there is enough truth behind my words that the Emperor, in all his wisdom, fears their holy power. Or is it because there are people too obstinate to accept that there may be something that science cannot quite explain? I have seen my God. I saw his face and heard his words in my soul.
Do not expect me or anyone else to give your experience credence, Uriah, despite what you think you saw. You may believe it to be real, but just because you believe something to be true does not make it so.
I saw what I saw.
What a dick.
I heard what I heard. That day on the fields of Frank has never lost its clarity.
Like, just let
I
people have
relive
their
it with
faith,
every
dude.
waking moment in which I am not occupied.
And where in Frank did this miraculous vision take place, priest?
On the
Like, I'm not a
killing field of
religious
Gadware.
person.
You
But-
get wary.
If they're harmless,
I was.
are they harmless?
Will you tell me what happened?
I'll tell you what happened. But first, I need another drink.
I need to find the Warhammer beginner videos that are in this style. In this style, in a Fanimation, you probably won't. I don't know. Are there beginner Fanimation videos? I don't know.
No,
I suggest
friends,
watching some more videos.
This
I can
is
give
the
you some
good
though.
stuff.
We should watch
I
them together.
wouldn't deign to drink this from a tumbler. Now we will drink from a glass.
Glass. Honestly, it's hard to find like quote unquote beginner Warhammer videos because there's so
The
much just
water
like to go off
of
of.
life.
Just start where you think is cool.
Finally, spirits both you
Be
and
like, oh,
I
this
can believe
faction looks really cool. Let's look into them. You know.
Give it a minute. Let the vapors build. It intensifies the flavor. Swirl it a little. See the slicks on the side of the glass? They are called tears. And since they are long and descending slowly, we know the drink is strong and full-bodied.
Wait, is
And
that
how
why
long
there are
must we
marks
wait?
on glasses?
Patience, friend Apocalypsis. This wine has sat for
Or is that
many
just
decades.
he's just pulling shit
It
out
can
of his
sit for a
ass?
few more minutes. Nose the drink. Feel the
If
aromas
the Emperor had
and how
Texas
they
Beach,
stimulate
I
your
love that.
Allow yourself a moment.
It's so funny, but that's
Let the
just a
sense
funny
awaken the
video. It's not like
memories of their
lore.
origin.
May I ask a personal question while we
But
wait?
it's hard to have like a beginner
Well,
spot.
it
It's literally,
depends on the
oh,
question,
this
doesn't
thing
it?
looks cool. Let's look
Why is
into
it
it.
you carry a
And it
timepiece
leads
that
you
doesn't
everywhere.
function?
It is a family relic, you see. It has been with us since before even Old Night. No one knows when it broke, but as legend goes,
TTS
it
covers
ticks
lore
before
stuff at times in
disaster
humorous
strikes.
ways.
I never believed it. Nor did my father. When
I
I
guess.
found it, however, it was a minute later than I always remembered it. Now it sits a minute from
I'm
midnight.
biased, not because I'm biased, because
My
I'm
father
biased.
always jested that the day it struck midnight would be the beginning of the end. I've kept it for decades. Never once seen it budge. I check it often, as if it could warn me of danger. Maybe there is hope, eh?
A grim portent. You seem to surround yourself with grim beliefs, Uriah.
Perhaps. But let's not ruin this good wine with such dour thoughts. My story
let's
is not
get
yet
drunk.
even begun. We've waited long enough. Drink
like
from
club
the
music.
glasses generously.
Like, I don't know, I can't do club
Hang
music.
on to the taste
I don't go to clubs.
before it is gone.
That's
So
a
they have
flavor
really
I've
bad
not
music
had
most
in
of the
a
time.
long time. I didn't think any remained.
It is an old bottle. One I rescued from the ruins of my parents'
My
home.
personal start into
You make
Warhammer
a
40k
habit
were
of
the
keeping
orcs and
cold
Necrons.
alcohol around.
Good start,
Hi.
decent start.
A throwback to my
Honestly, I
wild
started with the
youth.
Plague Marines and
I
the
was
Death
fond
Guard,
of the drink. A little
and then
too
it led me
cute, if you take
to
my meaning.
I
getting
do.
obsessed with the Attic to
Many a
Sororitas.
great man has been brought low by such an addiction.
You said you wanted to know of Gadware?
If you are ready and willing to tell me of it, yes.
Willing, yes. Ready? Well, I suppose we
Someone
will
say
find out.
club sandwich. Yo, I could go for a
Gadwari
sandwich
was
right
a
now,
bloody
though.
day. It was hard on all who were there. I understand.
I may be old, and my eyes may not be what they once were, but I can still tell that you are far too young to know of Gadware. You would not have even been born when that battle was fought.
Trust me, I know of Gadwari.
I should tell you a little of myself first. Who I was back then, and how I came to find God on the battlefield of Gadware. If you have half a mind to hear it, anyway.
What is a story without its context? Of course. Say what you feel needs to be said.
I was born in the town below this church, nearly 80 years ago. The youngest son of the local lord. My clan had come through the final years of Old Night with much of their wealth intact.
Dun,
And
dun,
they owned
dun,
all the
dun,
lands around
dun,
these parts.
dun, dun,
From this
dun,
very
dun,
mountain
dun,
all the way
I like
to
this
the
music.
Midland Ridge. I wish I could say I was treated badly as a child, you know, to give reason for why I turned out the way I did. I cannot. I was indulged and became something of a spoiled brat, given to drinking, carousing, and bouts of petulance.
Kids
Looking
drinking?
back, I realized what a little shit I was. But of course, it's the lot of old men to look at themselves in their youth. And
At least he
realize too
admitted
late
it,
all
you
the
know.
mistakes they made and regrets they carry. Anyway, I decided in the adolescent fires of rebellion that I was going to travel the world and see whatever free corners of it remained in the wake of the Emperor's conquest. So much of the world had been brought under his sway that I was determined to find one last patch of land that wasn't yet under the heel of his thunderbolt and lightning armies.
You make it sound like the Emperor was a tyrant. He ended the wars that were destroying the planet and defeated dozens of tyrants and despots. Without his armies, mankind would have descended into anarchy and destroyed itself within generations.
Anarchy.
He still is a tyrant.
Anarchy.
Perhaps humanity would have been better off that way,
You said that,
rather
honey.
than under the shadow of his accursed eagle.
This fan animation is really
Maybe
good.
the
It
universe decided
is.
we'd had our
Looks like it could
chance
be a
and our
bunch
time
of
was up.
cutscenes in an indie game.
Nonsense.
Indie game.
The
Yeah,
universe
definitely. It
cares
looks
not
like
a
visual
whit for our
novel-esque.
actions
I was
or
thinking the
us.
same thing, and I really
Our
like it.
fate
It has
is
that
wrought
indie
by
charm.
our hands, and no others.
A philosophical point we will no doubt return to, but I was telling you of my youth.
Now he's actually
Of
like
course.
enjoying.
Please,
Or
continue.
maybe it's just because they're drunk.
Thank you.
Why are they both not
Well,
opening their
after I announced my
eyes?
intention to travel the world, my father was good enough to grant me a generous stipend and a retinue of soldiers to protect me on my journeys.
What a brat, man. You don't even know what
left
you're
that
getting
very
into.
day and crossed the Silver Bridge 4 days later, traveling across a land recovering from war, which was growing fat on the labors decreed by the Emperor. Hammers beat out plates of armor, blackened factories churned out weapons, and entire towns of seamstresses created new uniforms for his armies. I crossed to Europa and caroused my way across the continent, seeing the eagle-stamped banner everywhere I went. In every town and city, I saw people giving thanks to the Emperor and his mighty thunder giants. But I'll be damned if any of it was genuine. It was like they were going through the motions, because they knew it was dangerous not to. I'd seen the thunder giants as a child, but never in the wake of a conquest. Never quite
Thunder
seen the reality of
giants.
them before that point. I was drunk and whoring my way down the Tali Peninsula
Ugh.
when I came across a garrison of the Emperor's super soldiers.
Was
at a
he the
ruined
whore,
cliff-top
or
fortress.
I guess he was whoring.
My damned romantic rebellious soul couldn't help but try and bait the giants. I called them many names. Freak. Slave. The minor demons of a greater devil.
What?
I even told them the Emperor's only goal was to enslave all of the human race to his own towering ego.
Eh.
After having seen them battle in the fields of Frank, I shuddered
His
to
friend
think
is
of the
like,
fear
his friend is like, come on, let's get the fuck out of here, dude. You don't know what you're
After
messing
having seen them
with.
battle
His friend, his friend is like, bro, come on, let's get the fuck out of here right now. This is bad. And this is classic, like, drunk guy behavior. Having the one friend that's like, oh fuck, and then the other friend is like, nah, I'm already out of here, dude. There were a few. Yeah, they're like, no. It's so funny.
greater devil. I even told them the Emperor's
Thunder
only
Giants
goal
is
was
the
to
Thunder
enslave
Warriors.
all
It
of
clicked
the
in my
human
head.
race to
It
his
did click
own
in my head.
towering ego. After having seen them battle in the fields
Let's
of
get the
Frank,
fuck
I shuddered
outta
to think
here,
of the fear I was
bro.
in then. I thought I was
Yeah, fuck you,
my
I'm
own
out.
stupor, I convinced myself I was a hero. Looking back, I would never even have passed as a martyr. Eventually, one of the giants
Whoa.
broke rank and approached me. I was monumentally drunk. I felt invincible as only a drunk and a fool could.
Holy
This
shit.
warrior was huge, far larger than any human I had ever seen. His
Well, 'cause he
entire
ain't
body was
human.
encased in heavy, powered armor that enclosed his chest and arms. The sheer power of each soldier was never made clearer to me than when that giant came over to me and lifted me up, tearing my shirt and upsetting me greatly. I kicked at his armor and beat my fists into bloody pulps against his chest, but he just laughed at me.
Yeah,
I
like,
screamed at him to
dude.
let me go, and he did just that, telling me to shut my mouth before tossing me off the cliff and into the sea.
Damn. Okay, well, he kind of learned his lesson, though, right?
By the time I'd climbed the great steps back up into the village, they were gone, and I was left with just myself and a hatred greater than I had ever known. Stupid, really. I was asking for it, and it was only a matter of time until someone put me in my place.
And after Tali?
Here and there. I've forgotten a lot of those years, truth be told. I was drunk most of my waking hours. I know I took a sand skimmer across the Mediterranean wastes and traversed the wastelands of the North.
This guy's just like an alcoholic, I guess. But he's still drinking
All I
wine,
found was settlements that were
so...
busy paying
guess-
homage to the Emperor. So I carried onwards, far into the east, to see the ruins of Ursh and the fallen bastions of Narth and Doom. Even there, however, in places so far away as to be the most desolate and remote corners of the world, I still found those who gave thanks to the Emperor and his gene-engineered warriors. I couldn't understand it. Didn't these people know they just exchanged one tyrant for another? Then again, it wasn't their choice.
Humanity was on the brink of extinction. I cannot convey this point any more clearly. Without unity, and without the Emperor, there would be no human race. I cannot believe that you do not see that.
Oh, I see it all right. I see that very clearly. The devilish rogue did not, however. I was young and full of the fires of youth that see any form of control as oppression. Though they don't appreciate it, it is the function of the youth to push at the boundaries of the previous generation, to poke and prod and establish their own rules. I was no different from any other youth. Well, perhaps a little.
So you'd traveled the world,
He was a little
and
shit.
hadn't found any corner of it that hadn't sworn allegiance to the Emperor. Where did you go next?
I returned home for a spell, bearing gifts I'd mostly stolen, and then set off again. But this time I went out as a soldier of fortune instead of a tourist. I'd heard rumors of unrest in the land of the Frank, and fancied myself a renowned war hero. The Frank were a fractious
Fancied
people,
myself.
even before the days of unity, and were never ones to bow to invaders, even the ones who posed as benign.
Bro, can you not tell me how awesome
reached the
the
continent,
Emperor is?
the battle of Avon.
Actually,
and rode
he
straight
just
into
loves
town.
hearing how awesome he is.
Avalroy, a town poisoned by the bitterness of a madman whose meager skill fell far short of his ambition.
Now, that much is obvious. Back then, the story was that Havelek was found wrongly accused of the brutal murder of the woman the Emperor appointed as governor. He was set to be shot by a firing squad when his brothers and friends attacked the local army units running the execution. The soldiers were torn to shreds, and the death of a few locals in the fighting turned a small-scale riot into open rebellion. It got ugly faster than the town had time to think what they were doing. But by then, it was too late. Unfortunately for everyone, Havelek was a gifted orator, and fanned the flames of the townfolk's ire at the Emperor's rule. Within the hour, a hastily formed militia had stormed the local army headquarters and seized the weapons within. None of the soldiers survived.
You are
Well,
aware
well.
that Havelek did assault and murder the woman.
I learned that later, yes. By then it was far too late to do anything about it. By the time I reached Averroy, full of piss and vinegar for the coming fight, Havelek had rallied a number of the local townships to his cause and amassed quite an army. It was magnificent, friend Apocalypsis, for it had been everything I had so desperately searched for. Icons of the Emperor being torn down, colorful buntings hanging from every window, bands playing in the streets constantly while Havelek and all of us, his soldiers, marched up and down the town. I swear it felt like we were an army of devilish, daring youths. We should have been trained.
It's so weird to see
We should have
something like
prepared.
happy
But our
in
courage was buoyed
Warhammer.
up by the festivities.
The folks
and more and
Ireland,
more
yeah,
towns rose
the
up against
captions
Emperor's
aren't great,
rule.
but it's what we got.
Within the week, we had amassed an army of nearly 40,000 strong.
I hope it's still loud enough.
Succeeded. I had found my glorious rebellion I had so desperately craved. It was heroic and courageous and dangerous, and it spoke to my romanticism for the heroic freedom fighters of old. We were absolutely sure that we would be the spark that would light the fires of rebellion all across the world and see the autocrat tumbled from his self-imposed rule. Then we heard that the Thunderbolt and Lightning armies were marching from the east, and we set off in grand procession, making all due haste. Havelek leading us from Averroy was a joyous day. I'll never forget it. The laughter, the kisses from the girls, and the spirit of our shared brotherhood carried us off as we marched to battle.
Yo, I totally got ass that day, bro.
And
And then it just goes to like,
directly in the
boom.
path of our
That's
enemies.
good though.
We had all thought
It's like,
ourselves
okay, it's
tactical
just real now.
geniuses, holding this strategically advantageous position. Had we any training and discipline, it might have made a difference. We held the high ground, and both of our flanks were anchored on strong positions. On the left were the ruins of the Ganduere bastion. On the right, the desolate marshes through which nothing could pass.
You must have known it was madness to engage the Emperor's armies. I mean, you had no hope of defeating them. His warriors were bred for battle and spent every waking moment in combat training.
Perhaps we knew. Maybe we didn't want to think about it. We were so full of hope, of optimism.
Well, I think he
wouldn't
would
allow
still go
ourselves to
for it even
consider
after
them.
encountering them.
When the Emperor's armies came into sight, we were nearly 50,000 strong, and we faced an army estimated at a mere 5,000. It was hard not to feel that we could win the day, especially with Havelek riding up and down and firing our blood. His brother tried to calm him, but it was far too late.
That just looks like a picture.
Eventually, maybe a kilometer from our position, the giants halted their advance.
The intense moment. Dun,
We should have waited too.
dun.
Instead of
Whoa,
letting
what
the
was
spirit of
that?
the die, we charged down the hillside like mad, glorious fools, screaming war cries and waving swords, pistols, and rifles over our heads. It was maybe 6 or 7 ranks deep, and we only covered half the distance before the giants shouldered their weapons and opened fire. By God, the noise! I'll never forget it. The first volley was thunder that ripped down the line, and our first 5 ranks were cut down to a man before they could even scream. Each of their bullets was a small bomb that ripped limbs from bodies and burst men open from the inside like wet sacks. I turned to shout, and was struck in the back of the head and fell forward into the ruptured body of another man. Rolling over, I felt the back of my head and realized I had been hit. Shrapnel or some fragment, I figured. I could feel myself losing blood, weakening by the moment. Now the initial shock of the first few seconds had passed. The screaming began. The charge had ground to a halt, and now the million women were milling around in confusion and fear. As the reality finally dawned on them, and they understood the magnitude of what Havelek had done. Now, the Thunder Warriors took their turn to charge.
Oh
into a
shit.
and terror trembled beneath their feet. Most of
They're
those who
not
had fallen
done with
but
them
survived
yet.
the volley were crushed beneath a giant feet.
Ooh.
They all were unsheathing their swords with serrated edges and motorized blades. Never forget the sound of it all. The roar out of a nightmare it was. We had been defeated in the opening volley, but these warriors were without mercy.
Yeah, they did
Havelek
not.
had somehow survived
They
the
did
initial
not let them
barrage
run.
with only superficial wounds. And as I lay on my back, dying, I watched him stare, dumbfounded, as the leading Thunder Warrior cleaved him in two with a single swing with his chain blade. Looking back at Havelek's army, I saw my terror mirrored on the face of every man and woman left. who were
Best
all
thing to do
begging
now
for
is just
mercy,
play dead.
throwing down their weapons, trying to surrender, but the slaughter continued, heedless of their powers. They marched right
Just
up to
play
them
dead.
and hacked into them without mercy. All those people were cut apart so quickly and brutalized with such economy of force, I couldn't believe so many people could die in so short a time.
I'm gonna have a nightmare tonight.
It was not the glorious wrath I dreamed of. It was mechanized
I think it's also
butchery.
mainly because of the
If I could have
freaking
ran, I would
the
have.
noises and the
I'm
audio.
not ashamed to say
Oi.
I laid there weeping. listening to
Triceratops,
all the sounds of
please
people
no.
dying,
I
and the
thank
wet
you so
sound
much
of
for the
flesh being
follow.
shorn
Sorry,
from
I messed up your
bodies, and the stench
username.
of voided bowels
Thank you
and
for the
open
follow.
bellies, until the mercy of darkness overcame me.
Oh, thank God that's over because
When
that was making
I
my
woke,
stomach hurt.
Surprised,
Thank you for the
I
head
still
pat.
lived. It was dark. In the distance, I heard the victory chants of the Thunder Warriors drifting across the fields, along with the smoke of victory pyres. Havelek's army had been destroyed. Not routed, not put to flight.
They're stronger than the Space
Destroyed.
Marines. They were like the first
In
Space
less than
Marines.
an hour, 50,000 men and women had been killed.
Technically?
I never learned of any other survivors.
Or they're more like a base
Weak
for them,
and
I
laying
guess.
in a
is good
field
thing
of
to
human
say.
parts, I began to weep once more. I was in agony, bleeding to death and thinking how absolutely pointless my life had been. The
Yeah,
heartache
kinda.
and ruin I'd visited
Kind of
upon
a
others
little
in my
shit.
reckless pursuit of hedonism and self-interest. I wept for my family and myself. And that was when I realized I wasn't alone.
Oh, this was his moment.
Who was with you?
The power of the divine. I opened my eyes and saw a golden face above me. A face of such radiance and perfection that my tears were no longer shed for my self-pity, but for his beauty. The light radiated from the figure, and I averted my eyes for fear I'd be blinded. I had been in pain, yes, but now that pain was gone, and I knew I was seeing the face of the divine. I could not describe that face to you.
Like,
Not with all
it
the
is very
poetic
bright.
imagery in the world at my disposal, but it was the most exquisite thing I had ever seen.
$5 he saw
I
Big
felt
E. I
myself
mean,
lifted
yeah.
up and thought this was the end.
Okay, so here's the thing. Is this real? Was this a miracle that did happen? Because we were talking about how miracles happen in 40K. And we were saying that Big E creates them just by being in the warp. So let's say Big E had some business in the warp. He had to go whoring around some Slaneshi demons, I guess, whatever, you know. So he goes to the warp. Miracles start happening because people are starting to gain faith. So I guess he created this miracle one day. Yes, that's what happened. Welcome, Tryon. Hope you're having a great weekend and stream. The stream is going very nicely so far. Thank you very much. We are just chilling, chillaxing. We are watching The Last Church. I think it's almost over. Oh no, we still got like 30 minutes left, I think. And then we are going to paint our Skitarii Rangers, actually. Our Adeptus Mechanicus Skitarii Rangers. Let's keep it up.
And then the face spoke, and I knew I was destined to live.
What did this face say to you?
Why do you deny me? Accept me, and you will know that I am the only truth and the only way.
So here's the thing. The miracle wasn't actually Big E's doing. The miracle was whatever the subject, it being, what's his name, urinal or whatever. I think it's like Uriah or something. But I think calling him urinal is funnier. So because Uriah's having these like faithful thoughts or whatever, Big E's like, boom, miracle. Is it based off of the subject's thoughts or Big E himself? This could be future emperor making a miracle. Why? But why? He's saying that doesn't make sense. The emperor here is saying, accept me. I'm the only truth. So why would he encourage faith? Loving the Warhammer 40K outfit. Thank you. Gorgeous and badass. Yeah, I appreciate it. That's so nice. Thank you. Thank you. I'm speaking in raw strength. I don't know. I guess let's keep watching.
Did you reply?
I love to pause and ask questions that are
I
about to be
couldn't.
answered.
To utter any words would have been base. In any case, my tongue was quite stilled by the awesome vision of God.
It was awesome.
What made you think it was God? You were a dying man on a
He
battlefield.
was dying, though.
surrounded
Yeah.
by your dead comrades.
He was probably,
You were having
you
an
know.
epiphany about the futility of the life you had led.
Yeah.
Think back, priest. Surely there is
But, like, let
another
him have that
explanation?
faith if he wants it.
I need no other explanation. You may be wise in many things, Apocalypsis, but you cannot know what
Except
goes on
me,
in my...
maybe him talking about the imperial truth. I will spoil the heresy. Wait, do you mean the Horus heresy? Okay, I guess I've been avoiding the Horus heresy forever because everyone's like, no, don't get into it. It's too much. No, don't get into it. It's too much. How many times have you said Warhammer? I'm lurking, so that explains why I haven't sent any messages in chat. What do you mean, how many times have I said Warhammer? It's a Warhammer stream. We're watching Warhammer fan animations. We're painting Warhammer minis. And I'm a fucking Adeptus... Adeptus Auroritas. Freaking VTuber today. What do you expect? Wouldn't it be stunning and surprising if I didn't say Warhammer? I'm lurking. All good. More than welcome to lurk. Warhammer. All right, let's go back a little bit.
Led.
Yeah, he's talking about
Think back,
the epiphany he had.
Surely there is another explanation?
I need no other explanation. You may be wise.
We should
in
just
many
have a
things,
video of me saying
Apocalypsis, but you
Warhammer.
cannot know what goes on in my own mind.
It's Warhammer. Like
I
a bunch
heard
of different
the voice
times,
of
a bunch of
God
different
and
clips.
saw his face. Does the perception of events truly matter if the results are singular? I was borne up and set into a deep slumber, and when I awoke, my wounds were healed.
Oh,
A
That's
piece
still a
of bone
miracle.
had been embedded in my skull, nearly a centimeter away from severing my spinal cord. When I rose, I searched for fellow survivors. I was
so
alone.
the miracle did heal him.
I decided to return to the land of my birth, but when I returned, I found my family home in ruins. The townsfolk told me Scandian raiders from the north had come to plunder my family's wealth. So they killed my brother and tortured my parents and sisters in an attempt to make my father give up the family treasures. My father had a weak heart and died before they could learn his secrets. I found my home in ruins, and my family is bleached cadavers. There were no amends to be made at home. All I had to remember them by was their wealth, good wine, and this damned watch.
I am sorrowed by your loss, Uriah. If it is
Uriah.
any consolation, the Scandians would not accept unity and were wiped out.
Emperor
near
Texas
3
speech. Yeah, we were
decades
talking
ago.
about that earlier. Yeah.
I know,
Very
but I do
silly.
not revel in death anymore. The men who killed my family will have been judged by God, and that is justice enough for me.
That is no
I look forward to see what you have planned for the future of your channel. I mean, I've been streaming for 5.5 years. My schedule is going to be posted tomorrow, but I usually stream 3 times per week and a special time per week, and then on a special site, and then also we do Dragon Ball watch along in my Discord. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm not a new channel. I just I also post shorts. I also post Warhammer lore shorts. So that's another thing I do. Go check them out.
will love you.
That
Love
is
you.
justice
It just
enough.
sounded. I love you.
That is noble of you.
I took those few keepsakes from
Here's
the
some
ruins and made
voiceovers
my
while
way to the
painting.
nearest
I mean,
settlement.
sure. If
Thinking
if
I'd
they're
get
good.
blind drunk and try to
If
figure
they're
out what
stream
to do with
safe.
my life. Halfway there, I met an old priest in need of help, in desperate search
Bum,
of the next
bum,
caretaker
bum,
of
bum.
the
I like the
Fungalabis.
music too.
I knew I had found my purpose.
Bum, bum.
I had spent my entire life until then
Folger. Oh
living
my
for
god.
myself,
Makes me
and
think
when
of
I
that
saw the spire
Folger
of
coffee
that
ad.
church, I knew that God had a purpose for me. I should have died at Gaduere, but I was saved for a reason.
It's totally
And what was the
understandable.
reason?
Like,
To serve God,
he saw that fucking
to bring
miracle.
his
He was
words to the
saved.
people, to do good where others would not, to be a beacon in the coming dark.
And that's what you've been doing here?
Like, here's the thing: if he just had a hallucination of the Emperor, it's whatever. But his wounds were miraculously healed on the battlefield. Like, I don't. He was bleeding out. He was gonna die. So, definitely, come on, let him have this, Biggie. Let him have this.
That is what I've been trying to do. But the Emperor's promulgators traverse the globe with his message of denouncing the supernatural and criminalizing the devout. I assume that is why you are here. and why none of my congregation have come here tonight.
You would be correct. In a manner of speaking, I have come to try and convince you of the error of your ways. To learn of you and to show you that there is no need for any divine powers to guide humanity. This is the last church on Terra, and it falls to me to offer you this chance to embrace the new way willingly.
Or?
There is no or, my dear priest. Come. Let us go back out into the church as we talk. I want to teach you of all that belief in gods has done for humanity down the ages. The bloodshed, the horror, and the persecution.
Ooh.
I will tell you of this, and you will see how
Dude,
damaging
thank you for
such
the
belief
follow,
is.
John.
You will go on your way, friend Apocalypsis?
It is my sincerest hope that we will go together. You
That
know
looks
of
like he's
gene
like
breeding?
swinging his arms,
Aye.
like, all right.
Very little is not gene-bred these days.
And you have heard of the once great
Gin
city of
bread.
Zoser in the North African conclave?
The subtitles are trying
Yes,
so
I've been to
hard.
Zoser. At least I saw what my guide told me were its ruins.
True. Not much is left. Anyway, the scientists of Zoser sought to end a great famine that was sweeping the North African conclaves through gene-breeding animals that would grow more quickly and more easily in their harsh climate.
Ooh, spooky science.
When one of the local cults caught wind
It's
of the
spooky science,
gene-breeding,
everybody.
they saw it as an affront to their god. They were very much against the modification of genetics because they thought that their god had designed them as they were, and it was a sin to meddle in such things. This cult, the
But, like,
Zoserites, saw
science.
the lead scientist, an Apashtar, as the next embodiment
But
of
like,
evil,
how else are we gonna
seeking
make
to
like cat
defile
girls?
all the people by feeding them
stuff?
the embodiment of sin. They went on a rampage, stabbing and clubbing
What?
any Apashtar they could find. Of course, the
Any
Apashtar
pasta they
retaliated,
can
and
find.
rioting spread throughout
Any
the city and left
pasta.
close to 1,000 people dead. They did not again try to,
Any pasta.
Gene
It talks
farm
like
stock.
my fucking.
and untold thousands
Man.
more died to the famine.
Is there a point to that story?
Absolutely. It typifies religion and tells a universal tale of religious behavior that has been reoccurring since the beginning of human history.
Hardcore
Religion
pasta chef
actively
crusade,
impedes
actually,
forward
though.
progress by producing stubborn people who fear advancement.
A far-fetched example, friend Apocalypsis. One freakish story cannot serve as proof of theory that
The
all
Italians
divine
never
is a
stood a
bad thing.
chance.
Why don't you tell the story of the time a church organized a program to help the poor and the sick and the dying? Why do you not tell a story of when faith and religion gave a community the strength to stick together and help each other through Old Night? Through faith comes character, and through our character there is moral strength. Without such guidance, the world would descend into anarchy.
A secular government with strict laws and programs could accomplish all that you have listed without creating stubbornness or creating a dependability on a church that would impose further taxes upon the poor and make waste of otherwise productive time.
Okay, we are going to pause for just a moment and we're going to do a little BRB so that we can just get rid of some ads and all that junk. I'm going to go wee and get some more water. So I'll be right back. And then once we're back, we're going to continue and finish up. We're almost done there. We got like 20-ish minutes left. So yes, be right back, everybody. Just be right back. Enjoy the shorts. I'm gonna play some shorts, so enjoy. How dumb are orcs in 40k? Dumb enough to believe the louder a gun is, the more powerful it is. Dumb enough to believe painting a vehicle red will make it go faster, because the red ones go faster. Dumb enough to believe that if something should work, it works, and then it works, just because they think so. Dumb enough to go back in time, kill themselves, just so they can get their favorite gun as a spare. Orcs go, wah! So yeah, they're numbskulls.
Are the
salamanders really the good guys in 40k? Many I've asked have said the salamanders are easily the space marines with the best morals. If space marines can't even have morals, like when they accidentally light innocent people on fire, they at least feel a little bit bad about it after. For a few seconds, until they see the next enemy to shoot up into flames, they show a bit more emotion than the common space marine, visiting their birth families on their home planet for mama's home-cooked corpse starch. As long as the salamander hasn't outlived their parents and siblings. The reason people think they're oh so nice is because all Astartes must defend humanity. The salamanders see this duty as protect the citizens of the Imperium, while other chapters mostly see it as destroy all enemies of the Imperium. But truthfully, at the end of the day, nobody is good in Warhammer 40k. But this is probably the closest you'll get for a space marine.
Did someone say big, beautiful muscle mommies? As of the release of the Adeptus Custodes Codex 10th edition, Games Workshop has confirmed that Henry Cavill's favorite army now includes women. But Cabo, they're all men in past lore. Hate to break it to you, buddy-o, but these are custodians. No gene seed, meaning no gender restriction. These stronger, big, bad golden boys, and now girls, have been individually handcrafted to perfection. I mean, come on, look at her. Many think this is all retcon from Games Workshop, so they don't like our golden-clad baby girls. Sure, female custodians haven't been mentioned in any past lore, but there are nada zero no sources that say women cannot undergo the process to become custodians. But you're gonna say no to a sweet set of bagungas? Some sweet coconuts? But please step on me, mommy.
Korn wants you. Do you love blood, skulls, a little eternal, endless warfare? Then Korn might just be the chaos god for you. Need a few extra organs? You got 'em. Ever wanted an axe for a hand? No problemo, pal. Want your own giant brass steed? The blood god has lots of gifts to be claimed for you. A ridiculous pain tolerance, an aura of relentless rage, and more muscles. Pretty much anything you need for more killing. And don't forget your enemy's skull after that brutal battle, kiddo. Korn needs that to form his beautiful skull throne. Wowee. Now that is some sweet heresy, folks. See it in the warp, new heretics.
What do angry Marines hate more than anything? Ranged weaponry, Twilight, pussies, heretics, yo mama, furries, movies based on video games, traitor Primarchs, EA. Anything Slaneshi, Games Workshop executives, and you. Always angry all the time.
40k fans, I need your help! Question, are machine spirits actually real? The answer, yes and no, I think. The Adeptus Mechanicus worship machine spirits and all technology, but these spirits are just AI, right? Isn't that hypocritical? Don't they hate AI? Doesn't that contradict everything the Adeptus Mechanicus believe in? Is technology just misunderstood? By the throne, I can't handle the confusion. Give me answers, 40k nerds! Do you think the machine spirits are real? Tell me what you think, because I don't know anymore! Just tell me!
Perfect. Oh my god.
Isn't it great?
Chris.
I know, it's my dream.
Hello, okie dokie. We are back. Wait, whoopsies. We're in the wrong thing. Whoopsie doopsies. Excuse me. We're in the wrong thingy. I clicked the wrong button. I'm so used to clicking the other button. Welcome back, boss. Fucking calls me boss all the time. I don't really have anything against it. I kind of like it, actually. But anyways, they were just discussing their religion and sciencey stuff and the stories. So let's continue.
Idea for creating.
Let me just go back a little bit. Yeah.
Without such guidance,
Yeah.
the world would
He's
descend
talking about
into
how
anarchy.
faith gives character.
A secular government with strict laws and programs could accomplish all that you have listed.
Did everyone
without
get
creating
water and
stubbornness
snacks and
or
pee
creating
good?
a dependability
I hope
on a
everyone
church
had a
that
good
would
pee-pee.
impose further taxes upon the poor and make waste of otherwise productive time. The idea that the church is a moral compass just isn't true. Where the church is strong, it causes cruelty. Intense belief produces intense hostility. Only when faith loses its force can a society hope to become humane and progress.
I don't believe that. My holy book gives instructions on how to live a good life. It has lessons humanity needs. I have benefited greatly, as have the people in the town below.
Are you sure? I have read your holy book, and much of it is bloody and vengeful. I suspect an outside spectator would view the people on those pages not as exemplars of proper behavior, but terrifying examples of corrupt morals.
You're
Yikes.
missing the point, Apocalypsis.
Oi.
Much of the text is not meant to be taken literally. It is symbolic or allegorical.
That is exactly my point. You priests pick and choose which bits of your book to take literally and which to read as symbolic. And that is a personal matter, not a divine one. You may be pure and noble, Uriah, but all too often a priest is a man who is cruel and purely seeking personal gain.
I wouldn't call him cruel.
Religion has no place in a fair and just society.
Maybe when he was a
In
kid
ages
and he was
past,
like an alcoholic
frightening
little,
number of
you
people
know,
took these
kid.
holy books absolutely
He was very
literally.
Kuno-esque.
So an untold misery and death because they truly believed the words they read. The history of religion is a horror story, Uriah. And if you doubt it, look to the past and see what humanity has done in the name of their gods over the millennia. In ancient times, ritual sacrifices were commonplace.
Ooh.
To appease their vile
Flashback.
gods, priests drowned women and children in sacred wells and cut the heart out of their slaves and prisoners. They would drive a pile through
Gross.
a maiden's body to pacify a non-existent creature.
You cannot seriously compare my religion to such barbarism. You describe ignorant savagery, not religion as I would name it.
Can't I? It was never uncommon for religions founded in this region of the world to use their faith to justify conquest without mercy. The rich desired more power, but the peasantry would not fight for their kings and their lords just to further the interest of those who ruled them so cruelly. The lords knew this. They guised their political objectives with religious significance by the
I
just
get scared
and
every
marvelous
time.
judgment of God. And the
Yo,
people
Drew, thank you
fought
so much for the
fervently for a
follow.
cause
Thank
with no
you.
merit.
You
Extremism
guys were so
bred
close to
extremism,
our
and the
5K
retaliation was
goal.
swift. Now that war had been
Aren't
initiated
we?
on religious pretexts, the conflicts escalated, and the battling
Yeah,
continued.
we're a little over
until
100
little
followers
was
left, and then we can have a
to
5K
clear
celebration.
the bones of the foolish
What should we
and the
do?
deceived.
It'll be another
But
12-hour
sorrow
stream.
or
Those are
remorse
fun.
was never tolerated for such a thing. As
Okay,
the
sorry.
crusade
This...
was,
Focus, focus,
God's
Cobble,
will.
focus. He's gritting his
This is
teeth.
ancient
Grr,
history.
brr, brr.
As you
Angry
say, the nobles
face.
were bent on furthering their own interests. They used religion as an excuse, but in their greed they would have committed these atrocities one way or another. You cannot vouchsafe the truth of events so lost in the mists of time.
I would agree with you, had they not repeated the act nearly a century later. Warriors laid siege to the Sex stronghold in ancient France, and when the city fell, the
Did I say
generals
sex?
asked their leader
I think I'm
how
pretty
he
sure
would
it said
tell
sect,
the
right?
faith
Not
from the
sex.
traitors among the captives.
Sex.
The leader, who followed his
That's a
God,
cool mask, though. Like,
ordered
come
the
on, their
warriors to
outfits.
kill them all. God will know his own.
But they're slaying.
20,000 men,
But they're
women, and children were lost to
slaying.
faith that day. Of course,
Not the sex
Sophia,
stronghold. That's
Henry
where we
escaped.
keep our
an
sex.
organization was given absolute power
That's
over the
good.
people,
That's funny.
with its sole purpose to hunt down those who ran. They brought about hysteria and tortured any they so pleased. They did not stop once all their enemies were hunted down and killed either. They too had convinced themselves of their holiness. They exterminated whole towns on the merest suspicion of witchcraft or treachery. When it was all said and done, near 100,000 were dead. Most of them were innocent.
If you'll allow me, I shall turn your logic back upon you, Apocalypsis. Had it been a secular government that decided they required more land and riches, do you truly believe they would have decided against it for no reason other than that there was no divine justification? Look back upon your great knowledge of history. Do you truly not recall any secular government that drove itself mad with suspicion of treachery and created a state ruled by surveillance and torture? You chop apart history, take what you so desire, and insist I behold the bloody remains. Humans are flawed, and religion is more often a convenient scapegoat than a corrupting force.
If you believe that, then you have been shut away in this church for far too long, priest. All the dictators deposed through unification were mass-murdering ethnarchs who killed millions in their constant warring, burning away all hope of progress. Cardinal Tang's pogroms and death camps saw millions dead in the Indonesia bloc. He died but 30 years ago and claimed his entire life had been served in the name of a greater power.
You fixate on the blood and death and forget all the good that can be achieved through faith.
You're right.
Is this just like an
You
actual
only see
video?
religion
This
for
looks
what
like
it
an
can
actual
be.
like video of
I am
someone
seeing for what it
catching
most always is.
some rain.
Savagery pervades our
Okay,
world.
now this looks
and
a
it is
little bit more.
sustained by ignorance and crude belief. It is true that before the descent of Old Night, religion had lost its power over the people. But like the worst kind of poison, it lingered and fostered division amongst those who endured. Without belief, divisions blur over generations. New generations mingle, intermarry, and forget ancient wounds.
To marry.
It is only belief in
Have you
gods
seen my
and
wife marry?
divine entities that keep them alien to one another. And anything that divides people breeds inhumanity.
I hate how he
and
looks
cruelty.
here. He looks so weird.
Religion
Like
is the
sitting
keeper of
there, he looked
mankind's
really
heart.
derpy. Urinal. Why is he looking like that? I don't know why he looks so like he just like here he looks way different than he does here. Like bro, they did him dirty here. They really did him dirty here.
Anything that divides people
Potato.
breeds
He does kind of look
inhumanity
like
and
he does. He looks like a potato.
cruelty.
But in other things, he doesn't. Like in
Religion
that scene, they
is the
just did him
canker of
dirty.
mankind's heart that serves such an ugly purpose.
I have heard all that you have had to say, friend Apocalypsis, and I have finally heard
Hey,
enough.
holy potato.
Yes, people have done terrible things.
He
to
looks
one
super
another
young
in
for a
the name
dude
of their
pushing
gods.
80.
But
Yeah,
they have
that's
done
also
terrible
weird. I
things
was not expecting him
regardless
to
of
be
the cause of their
80.
beliefs.
Sorry, wait, let me get
An
this.
acceptance of gods and an afterlife is a vital part of what makes us who we are.
They should have gave him more
If you
wrinkles.
take that
Or...
away from humanity, what do you suggest takes its place?
Those like
In my many
cheekbones
years
for
as a priest, I have
days,
ministered to
dog.
many dying people, and the emotional benefit of religion's power to console the wounded and the dying, as well as those left behind, cannot be underestimated.
There is a flaw in your logic, priest. Religion's power to console gives it no credence or validity. It might be a comfort to a dying man to believe that he will go to some bountiful paradise of endless joy. But even if he dies with a wonderful smile on his face, it means nothing in the grand scheme of things. Better that less would die due to the removal of religion than each zealot die with a smile on their face.
Maybe, but when my time comes, I will die with God's name on my lips.
Are you afraid to die, Uriah?
No,
Truly?
truly. I have my share of sins, but I have spent the greater part of my life in the service of my God, and I believe I have served him faithfully.
So why is it that when you go to these people who are dying and clinging to their beliefs that they don't welcome the end of their life? Surely the gathered family and friends should be of good cheer and celebrate their relatives' passing. After all, if eternal paradise awaits us, why are they not filled with gleeful anticipation? Could it be that in their heart of hearts they don't really believe it?
Are you ever excited to have a loved one move on or leave in search of something greater?
Ugh.
Are you ever excited to leave
Poking
your family
him?
and
Why are you
friends
poking
in
his
search
nipple
of a better life?
for?
Even if it is for the best, Are you delighted to leave all that you know to be thrust into the unknown? No one is. Life is a gift, and our chance to make ourselves into someone before our time in the afterlife. Who would give that up willingly? If you cannot see that plainly, then you are a fool.
You really got him there. Is he gonna die? He's gonna die. He's gonna kill him.
The Lord of mankind is a light in the way, and all his actions are for the benefit of mankind, which is his people.
Oh, this is intense. Everyone shut up.
There's no one to hear you.
I don't care what you say anymore. You have come here to do what you feel you need to do, and I'll not buttress your ego and self-righteousness by playing along any longer. You listen to my words, but hear nothing.
Yeah.
End the charade.
As you wish. No more games.
Oh shit! Is he giving this to him? He's like, yo, what's up?
Now do you understand the futility of what you do here?
You are the Emperor.
I am. It is time to go, Uriah.
Go? Go where? There is nowhere else for me in this godless world of yours.
Oh,
Of course there is. Embrace the new way and be part of something incredible. A world and a time where we stand on the brink of achieving everything we ever dreamed. Verona's work was never meant for darkness. Only in the light can it achieve its full potential.
what?
Humanity is the same. And only when the suffocating shadows of a religion that teaches us not to question is gone from this world will we see its true, radiating brilliance.
I will miss this place.
Aww.
In time, I will build an imperium of such grandeur and magnificence that this will seem like a pauper's hovel. Now, let us be on our
Just
way.
wait till 40K, buddy. They're like, sup? We've been waiting here. Are you done yet? He was also the bright figure he saw in his youth on the battlefield. Yeah, yeah. Bro, and then watching it get burned down, though. Now that's crazy.
How can you do this? You say you stand for reason and the advancement of understanding, but here you are destroying a repository of knowledge.
Some things are best forgotten.
Oh, so now you get to pick and choose.
Bereft of religion.
I have. It is my dream. An imperium of man that exists without recourse to gods and the supernatural. A united galaxy with Terra at its heart.
A united galaxy?
Indeed. Soon enough, unity will be achieved on Terra.
Yeah.
It is time
On
to
Terror.
start humanity's
In Terra.
stars.
With you at its head, I presume.
I mean, what do you think?
Nothing of such grand scale can be achieved without a singular vision at its heart.
Right.
The reconquest of the galaxy. There is a place for you at my side, Uriah. You are noble and your heart is true. We have need of iterators who would spread my imperial truth across the stars to all those planets without guidance.
That's just some
I can
recording
submit
of
to
fire
no
there.
imperial truth. My entire life has been altered by, at best, a misunderstanding. At worst, my life has been spent following a lie.
Ooh, that was a cool transition, though.
But you know what? It doesn't matter.
Music.
My life has been one massive falsehood. I came here with my heart open and emptied by grief. The spirit of my God had entered my soul and filled me with love. My devotion was my salvation, and I have spread a doctrine of love and forgiveness.
Oof, there it
No amount of
goes.
words and tricks may change that. Even now, despite this revelation, my heart is filled with love. There is no resentment in my heart. What makes faith so powerful, Emperor, is that it requires no proof. Belief is enough.
I feared such a thing. I wish you would join my great crusade, Uriah. Soon I shall expand my Imperium to the furthest corners of the galaxy. With all my sons beside me, I need men like you. You have the virtue of commitment and purity.
Did you not just speak to me of the horror of the Crusades? And what evil men do in the name of purity? You are no better than the holy men you were telling me about.
The difference is that I know I am right, Uriah.
Spoken like a true autocrat.
You misunderstand, Uriah. I have seen the narrow path that humanity must walk to survive. This is how we must begin.
It is a dangerous road you travel. To deny humanity a thing will
His
only make them
ego.
I see
He's like,
no
yeah, but I
reason
know
to
I'm
reach your
right.
goals
Like,
will
that's the
lead us to
difference.
disaster.
Like, fuck you.
Beware your subjects do not begin
Screw
to see
you.
as a god. I truly hope, in the name of all that is divine, you are right. But I dread the future you forge.
Oh, yeah.
I wish only the best for my people.
I believe you, Apocalypsis. But I cannot be a part of it.
Yeah, fuck no. To work with that guy, very good move. Also, like, isn't he really old? Like, I know in 40K you can be like fucking hundreds of years old, but things are obviously different then. Wait, what? He's gonna walk into? Oh shit! No, he's gonna. Oh no! I didn't know that. That's a fucking... That's like the most painful way to die, too. Okay, well, hopefully he was crushed, because getting burned alive is insanely painful. They live that long, do so because of the medical advancements of science. Well, that's what I'm saying, is that it's hundreds of years into the future, and just science is different then. Very strange how the Emperor, like, came here. Did he come here with the intention to recruit? Oh. May have died from the fumes? That too. It still works? Dang. Wow. That's crazy. I should check out the novel as well. But this was so good. I really enjoyed this. We're gonna get painting. Let's let the credits roll while I just get my stuff. Let the credits roll. Everything. Okie dokie. Moving all my stuff. Ugh. Aww. I love this shit, man. The Emperor's Path does not end here. Huh? This was our pilot episode. Wait, what? There's more to the book? Oh, but I guess they didn't go through with it, right? They probably did not go through with it.
Do you, Captain, accept
What?
holiness? Do you promise to lead your men into battle and conduct them to glory?
Okay.
No matter the ferocity or ingenuity of the foe? Do you swear to crush the insurgents of 6319, despite all they might throw at you? Do you pledge to do honor to the 16th
Hell yeah,
Legion,
this music.
to our father,
Luna Wolves.
and to the Emperor?
On this matter, and by this weapon, I, Captain Garvia Loken of the Luna Wolves, swear it
Luna
will be
Wolves,
so.
yeah.
Then rise, brother. There is work
Oh.
done.
Wait, so is this looking at my fucking 40K animation archive? Let's look at this. I want to see this. What has he got? What has he got? Is there the did we ever watch Astartes? I don't know if we ever watched Astartes actually. Have we ever actually watched Astartes? I don't know. But Warhammer 40K lore in about a minute. No. Where's the next one? What was that? What was that? No, I wanna know what that would be, because that was really cool. That was really cool. I enjoyed that a lot. I can't remember, but I think you did. I think I did too. Because it's like one of the most famous ones. Here, let's put this music on while I just finish setting up a little.
Water. Water. Water.
Water. Drink some water. Okay, we're gonna do a little painting. Oh, I did forget something. Shit. Oh, wait. Okay. A few things. One, what video are we gonna watch next? Two, hair assy. Seeing people spell it hair assy is crazy. It's actually insane. Anyways, one, what are we gonna watch while we paint? And two, I gotta get my stuff from the kitchen. One sec. Should I put something on for you guys? I don't even know. DQVO. What's that? Let me see. DQVO. Oh, it's a voiceover. Okay. This is like of books and stuff. Oh, this is the guy that did the Sanguinius. The Sanguinius one with the speech. Is this that same guy? Yeah. Echoes of Eternity. Yes. That's so good. I love that. I love that so much. Okay. Which one should we listen to? He did a speech, but it's not the same. Oh, okay. I have no clue. It says Echoes of Eternity, Sanguinius meets his Legion. I remember listening to that, and it was so good. Are you gonna turn on the camera? Yep, I am. I'm just setting things up. Of course I am. I'm just gonna set something up. Not sure which one we should watch, because a lot of these are Horus Heresy. I mean, obviously. But I don't know anything about the Horus Heresy, to be honest. So... Mortarion versus Guilliman. I love Mortarion! Mortarion's my favorite. He's one of my favorites. Next to Sanguinius. Mortarion... Oh, whoopsies. The Khan fights Mortarion. Mortarion fells Guilliman. Mortarion's speech denouncing Magnus. Where is it? It's this one. It's Godblight. It's a 4-part series. Oh, it is! Part 1. I found part 1. I mean, I'll listen to... I don't know any. The thing is, do we need to know about Horus Heresy? Because I don't know shit about Horus Heresy. It's the only thing. This is not 30K. I guess it just has the, like... I don't know. Isn't Horus Heresy 40K though? Or like a bit before 40K? I don't even know. So the Khan versus Mortarion is... I guess this is... Yeah, this is 40K. Okay. Heresy's 30K. I know so little about the Heresy, I would not know. Current time is 40K. Yeah. Okay, what we're gonna do is this. I want to do a few things. Just want to get a few things ready. Gotta stand up. Sorry, whoop! I'm all the way down here, folks. I'm sticking my head inside my thing. My chair will not move now. Okay. There we go. A little bit better. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is this. We're gonna start watching it. That Krieg video? What Krieg video? Ooh, tell me. Is that from the same person? Krieg. Well...
It was a mistake to think back, of course.
It's a mistake to think back, of course. It started already, my bad. Thank you for being patient during this little setup moment. All is almost set. All I need now is the actual minis on the table. Oh, okay, nice. Oh wait, I might want to tell it. Like, 1 second. My chair is caught. Okie doke. And we got paints. We got the water. The paint water. Don't drink it. Don't drink your paint water, kiddos. Okay. Let's turn this on. Let's do this, and let's do that. Oh. Okay.
It was a mistake to think back, of course, because both of them had changed so much. The Lord of Death had burst free of his old bounds, becoming grotesque and monstrous. He wore a human form only in outline now. His skinny body inhabited a ramshackle armor of corrosion and decay.
Whoa.
A gaggle of loosely held
What happened
panels
there?
and moldy fabric, seemingly liable to fall apart at any moment.
What just happened?
The air around him was acrid, suffused with a foulness that turned the
Okay,
stomach
no, that's not
and made
it.
it hard to breathe.
Okay.
He was ruined,
What the heck is happening to my camera?
crippled, stronger than he had ever
It doesn't matter how much you test things.
So
They
the
will
old
probably
encounter
break.
meant little. Then it had been a matter of speed
What?
against intractability, and either approach could have emerged victorious. Now,
Okay, there we
though,
go.
the parameters had changed.
There we go.
Mortarian's brute strength had grown obscenely. The warp coursed thickly through his veins, pulsing under heavily mutated skin.
There we go.
Whenever he moved,
The hell just
reality
happened? Alright,
flexed
it doesn't
around
matter.
him,
Fixed.
recoiling at the violation of natural law. His great blade
The
displayed
battle on Terra. I don't really know much about
its rotting garden,
the battle on Terra. I don't know much about it.
flesh, its fertile pain fields.
Oh, wait, the actual mini.
What did he, the Khan, have to set against all of that?
What happened? What happened?
The old
What happened?
prowess with a blade.
What happened?
Some fine armor.
Yo, seductive
The residue of
hippo.
that
Oh
fate.
my. Are you really that seductive? Is it like in what's it called? Madagascar? Where it's like they were like the really chunky hippos? Were those rhinos? No, those were hippos. Right?
Regretful as much as anything.
Right.
Both of
Pretty
them
sure.
disappointed at what was being thrown away by the other. Now,
Peak ultra rare mythical pull tomboy VTuber in my algorithm.
many had died at Cthulhu to be
Yay! I'm an ultra rare mythical
his
pull, yo!
warriors, his ships,
Look at my
his
PFP.
counselors,
I'll have
all
to check
swallowed
out
up by the
later. What is
monster
it?
Before him,
Alright,
all
let's
owing their
also-
deaths to the single soul.
Okay.
The Khan had that. He had his rage, deep as the
There we
world's
go.
core.
That's a little
fueling
nice.
Every strike and swipe of
Okay.
the great Tao blade.
So
He had the keen edge of vengeance to propel his limbs, to find the
Here we
chink
go.
that could wound this
ish.
horrific amalgam
We've
of
got our
post-human
Skitarii here.
and Yaksha
We're gonna
to
paint
keep going
him. Start
against
with
the impossible.
this to be red.
They crashed together
What?
then,
They crashed
cracking
together.
the stone underfoot as they braced against it.
Gas.
The white tiger snared itself on silence, releasing an explosion of mingled forces.
Gonna
and
start
they
with our
both pushed
Mephiston
against the other,
red.
testing strength and poise, feeling the harmonics in their weapons engaging what it meant for the strength of their bearers. The
Shake,
Khan
shake, shake, shake,
fell
shake,
back
shake, shake.
first.
Shake, 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 shake,
They
shake.
exchanged more blows, rapid, heavier and faster.
Take
All
care,
around
Tryon.
them, the roar of broader
Will
combat
confirm your
filtered up from
assumption
the
that I'm
depths
due to
below.
Madagascar hippo.
Chorus of
Okay, so I was so
screams
on
and
point.
explosions that could not be
I
filtered
was on
out.
point.
The strikes accelerated, ramping up swiftly until the blows were exceptional in their edge and precision.
Okay.
Mortarion had speeded up.
I love Mortarion.
His old
dog.
stolidity replaced by a phase-shifting demonic velocity. The whistling arcs of his scythe hissed with unearthly voices, wounding the atmosphere itself. Even as the Khan ducked away from its lacerating
Enjoy the
edge,
figure painting.
when
I
that
will, I
warp-forged
will.
steel connected. The impact
Let's
was
do
bone-breaking, mind-jarring. The collision of dimensions as much as solid matter. I expected you to dance.
Is that the Mortarian voice?
Grunted, hammering the Khan back further. Lost your footing as well as your judgment. The Khan was already breathing heavily. The going was as hard as expected. Harder, maybe. There had never been any illusions. He worked his blade rapidly, its edge losing definition as the point whirled faster than thought. The scythe met it in explosions of plasma and ceramite shards, swinging heavily, crackling with hissed imprecations of its half-formed demonic choir. You are already defeated, the Khan told him, breathily. You have become what you hated. Mortarian snorted.
He snorted.
Never worth pursuing.
He sounds so weird. Oh, I fucked up the bass. Doesn't matter.
It helps. The acceleration continued. The blows became denser than true mortal frames could ever have propelled. The combatants smashed in close, then reeled away into one of the
Skittles painting. I love that.
The masonry
Skittles
cracked apart, driven into disintegrating dust clouds as the Primarchs crunched their way clean through it. Khan's armor
Skittles.
took its first transverse slash.
Wait, what am I doing?
Ripping
Let me
the
get my
finery from
mini
shoulder
holder
to
thing.
waist.
I'm like
Blood
going back to the old days where I
followed
didn't
the
have
path of
one.
the strike,
Where is it?
splattering against the deck in black pools.
There it is.
They were alone now. They had entered a world of exclusivity, a level of combat that no other being, Xenos or human, could hope to match. Just to witness it, to try to follow it, was to invite a kind of madness. The Primarchs kept themselves tightly under control almost all the time, wearing the trappings of mortality over their true natures.
I don't like this one so much, but it's good. It's decent.
The result was difficult even to watch, let alone intervene in. Time has been cruel, Jagafai.
What is he even saying? He's corrupted by Nurgle. He has a gas mask. He does, but he just sounds so silly to me.
And rocking his head back. You are not what you were. I am what I always was. The Khan snarled, driving back expertly against the flurry of hideously perfect blows and raking plague sensors free of their chains. Weak. Loyal. Same thing. The two of them barreled into the gallery's external wall, hammering at one another so fiercely that the entire section collapsed as if torpedoed.
I did get paint on
They
that,
swirled
but
and
it's okay.
dueled
I mean,
tumbling
classic
rubble,
moment
then
of just
out
paint
into the
over it.
exposed night
Just
air,
paint over it.
completely absorbed
Pretty much.
now in their own private contest. The rest of the planet, the rest of
Jeez, I forgot to
existence,
do that one. Let me do that.
might as well have slipped away, shamefaced at the
we go.
volume of
I'll wait for the rest to dry
brutality unleashed on its
for that other
surface.
coat.
But
I'm
that
not sure about the
violence only
gun. The
ratcheted
gun
up.
is something I'm a little nervous about.
Every second, ticking over. More. Mortarian nearly took the Khan's head clean off with a vicious
What
diagonal
should I make
swipe.
the gun like?
Silence's curved tip carved a 3-foot deep trench into the deck. When pulled out,
I could always
again,
just
it
copy
ripped
the,
up a whole clump of static
the
reef
box.
rockcrete. The Khan shouldered through the barrage to land a spiteful cut on the Death Lord's leading thigh, stripping the pox-riddled armor clean from the flesh and taking his first blood before being hammered back. They were out in the
Bro
open
got
by then,
hammered?
lashing and swiping across one of the big landing stages, a
I'll do this
kilometer
really
across
quick.
and 1,200 meters up. Above them, the storm raged,
There we go.
coruscating with green lightning that snapped down the high reaches of the spaceport. Below them, the bulk of the immense fortress spread out in a panoply of jumbled stages and terraces, Every inch of it was fought over now. A million points of light exposing white scars and death guard at one another's throats.
There we go.
It was as if the entire battle had found its apex.
There we go. Hey.
Its
Oh, I got
expression,
paint all over my
so that all those
fucking
thousands and thousands of
paint and nail.
individual jewels
I got paint on my
sculpt
paint,
combinations
guys.
right at the summit
Got paint on
of
my
the decaying
paint.
pile.
I am a little bit more
Something to
twitchy than
gawp and
usual,
wonder
though.
Even as the blood foamed busily into the gutters.
It's my drain damage. You know, my drain damage is pretty bad. My brain damage. I'm just trying to be funny.
Said Mortarion,
I'm just trying to be funny.
his rasping voice still contained. You're just in the way now.
Oh?
You understand that? The Khan laughed
Let me
bloodily,
get the box. It's right over
spitting
there.
out shattered teeth. Not how I see it, brother. He hissed. I'm here for you. Nothing else.
Okay.
Mortarion backhanded him, cracking
they've
a
got these
savage hit into the
cloaks.
Khan's throat before following up with
They've
a
got these
two-handed
cloaks,
thrust of the
right?
scythe.
Alright, and then their backpacks. Okay, we have these.
But then, you always were. Another smack against the helm. A discharge of virulent nerve gas as the edge bit. The
You know it's paint time when you get
destruction
paint on the
of Khan's
finkies?
body,
Yeah, but it got on my
making him stagger.
nail. It's not doing like the autofocus.
I led my legion as I saw fit. The Khan snarled. You might have tried the same. The white
OMG,
tiger
you
flashed,
guys, fruit
jumped to the
punch.
jangling cables at
OMG,
Mortarion's
it's
neck.
fruit punch, you
was
guys.
swatted
I
aside.
love fruit punch, don't you? Don't you just want to drink it? Doesn't the paint water look so
Khan
yummy?
held his ground against
10
the
months.
Yo, Joe! Thank
muscles
you so
screaming
much
as
for
they
the
propelled his blade
subbies!
into
Thank you, thank you, thank
dazzling
you! Thank you.
Sweat pooled around his burning
Thank you,
skin,
Joe.
mingling with
Joe's
blood
such an
now.
awesome homie. Helping
Not
me,
sure your first captain would agree.
helping me out. I'm gonna paint a chainsword that he sent to me. I'm so excited to do that. But first, let's paint this. Let's paint this little guy. Let's paint this little guy.
roared back at him. His gossamer
Roar!
arms rearing up as his mighty
Oh wait,
arms
he
flailed,
roared? Is that what he said?
furious and devastating.
Roar, roar,
He crunched
XD.
and
I
bludgeoned
can
the
totally
Khan
imagine
across the face
Mortarion
of
doing
the
like a
landing stage,
little
wreathing him
XD.
with plumes of
You
poison,
know,
smashing the metal of his gauntlets.
And the
cracking
lurky.
his
Thank
flanks
you,
with
thank you
the
for the
shaft of his
lurkies.
teeth, the snarled staff, before plunging the curved edge back round
We need
and up
our
into his torso.
lead belcher definitely.
At all. Not to be completely
And
swept
then
away and broken.
we can do the
into
Balthazar
1,000
gold.
pieces. Took every scrap
a
of
little
skill
bit.
and tenacity
No, I think it
that
could work, it
Khan
could work.
still possessed. By that point, he was fighting beyond anything he had ever achieved before.
Femboy of Lust.
Scraping
Gotta love
the
that
boundaries of the
username.
possible.
Wow.
And still,
Gotta
he
love
was
that
being
username.
battered, bruised, hammered, driven across the storm-racked port's edge like a churl being beaten by his lord.
Oh.
His head rang from the blows, clouded with blood puffs as his skull rattled in his helm. His right arm was fractured, his flank lacerated, his cheek shattered. Silence
His
swung around him
cheeks!
like the wheeling stars, its length crackling with vicious energy.
I'm in a bit of a salty mood because someone
faster
banned me for my username.
and
What?
heavier than a star's heart.
I mean, here's the thing: is that when you have a username like that, you gotta expect that not everyone will be comfortable with it.
Snarled, rearing up
But
again, his cloak whipping about him as the storm
I don't know. I
surged
guess it
howled.
depends.
Nothing to sacrifice.
Nothing to
Nothing to
sacrifice.
deny. You were the spoiled child, whining about the need for structure as the rest of us built an empire.
Mortarion's eyes flared with a maddened green tinge. His visible face twisted into true rage.
Okay, let's
now.
see.
He was elemental. He was apocalyptic.
Let's make.
He was phenomenal.
He was phenomenal.
Tempest shrieked around him, hurled into a vortex that amplified every killer
Let's not
strike,
make the
tearing up the ground
inner
they scored
part.
across, and sending its remnants slamming and blasting across the Khan's retreating form.
You were shown the
I need like a
nature of the
headlight or
galaxy.
something. I may put that on
You
my
turned
phone.
away?
Headlight.
Mortarion
Raged.
slamming the scythe down,
Right.
and nearly breaking the Khan's trailing leg in two.
Oui.
I embraced it. I embraced the pain.
No!
The tempest of Horus's wrath swirled overhead.
Guys.
Explosions kindled farther low.
They said it was overly sexual, kind of ridiculous. I mean, I think the of lust part does imply some sexual vibes. It doesn't bug me that much because I mean I'm comfortable with that.
Whined in the superheated wind, goading.
I don't want to say they were exactly in the right because they weren't totally, but if they weren't comfortable with something like that, they do have the right to say I'm sorry, but nah, homie. Not everyone is comfortable with it. I'm totally cool with it. I mean, I look at it and I laugh, but not everyone sees it that way, you know?
Unstoppably fast.
It's a shame.
Heavy, driving over the
I'm sorry to
car's
hear that.
desperate attempt to block it, connecting with armor-cracking force and
Understandable for you to be salty too, though, of course.
More blows rained in, iron hard.
I guess it means you'll just have to hang out with me. Sigh. I guess it means I'll just have to go to Cabo's stream.
Until he was on his back against the mockery, prone, ready for slaughter.
I don't see how it's over-sexualized. I think the well, you say femboy, just femboy is like okay, but you say femboy of lust. The of lust part is a bit is nearing that.
Glimpse of the skies above, the mottled incarnadine clouds.
I'm gonna paint alongside. Yay! Yes. What are you painting?
Before Mortarian's profile loomed up to block it. And then, the dream came true. Just as yesterday.
The dream came true.
The Lord of Death, rising in darkness over a world of shadow. Arms raised for the killing strike. Not everything is fated.
You're gonna make that light a bit brighter. There we go. That's nicer. I'm sorry. It just sounds like I don't know. Sounds like he's got his mouth full or something.
The Khan chuckled painfully under his shattered, lensless helm. See, but I'm laughing now, brother.
His voice sounds like a fart. It kind of does.
Words gurgle.
I hope having company while I paint will boost my productivity and speed. I don't know. It might even lessen it. You get distracted, or I don't know. Sometimes having people around makes.
You can support me on Patreon, Redbubble.
Love the voice. The voice is awesome. Ooh, from the series. Let's look at this. The Khan fights Mortarian voiceover part 2. Did you guys enjoy this? Do you want to watch something else? How are you feeling? I did talk a bit over it as well. Apologies. His voice sounds like a fart. You mean Mortarian? Mortarians was pretty funny. I won't even deny it. That was a pretty funny thing for me. Wait, I want to see it there. Thingies. Okay, so those are all lead belcher. All the pipes are lead belcher. The armor. Like this here as well. Ooh, no, can't have that. I liked it. Okay, cool beans. Let's go to the next one. Let's listen to him talk more. Okay. Just a tiny bit of load. Give me that oomph. Give me that little oomph.
He should have been dead. It should have been over a long time ago. With Jagatai nothing more than a smear of torn skin and armor fragments on the floor. And yet, impossibly, he was still alive. Still fighting back. His arms must both have been broken. His fused ribcage cracked into ribbons. His sword notched and blunted. And still, he came back. Again and again. It was becoming almost painful to watch. The Primarch of the Fifth, on his knees again after being smashed.
Sorry, I'm like hunching over. You can even see it in my model. Oh my god.
Struggling.
That's how I know I'm hunched over too much.
The blood trailing from every armor seal was so profuse that you wondered how much more of it there could still be inside him. Entire sections of his ivory plate hung loosely on sinew-like straps, flapping as he staggered around. And through it all, he kept talking. He kept up the torrent of petty jibes and slights. Even when Mortarion rained blows at his dented helm, smacked him deep into the broken-up rockcrete, the barbs kept on coming. Sometimes acid, sometimes brutal.
Yeesh.
Sometimes acid, sometimes brutal.
Didn't you just say that?
Merely juvenile.
Imagine if he said it one more time.
Take the damn mask off. I want to see your expression when I kill you. Your stench is worse than a Tulano, and it was putrefying then. And the one that cut deep, for all its obviousness. I should have taken on the Legion Master. I should have fought Typhon. It was childish. It was beneath them both. Mortarion was beyond anger then, and had progressed into
Trying to look at the
contemptuous
things.
weariness. Greater
Okay,
things
those are like
beckoned.
kind of bronze.
This petty brawl should not have mattered. It should not have still been happening. Power still pulsed through his system like raw promethium. The warp still animated his every gesture. His armies still held their ground against a faltering White Scar's attack. But this was becoming infuriating now.
Infuriating.
A maddening
He's angry.
bump in the road that
He's
would just
angry.
not clear. So he swung back into the fight.
Swoom.
2 great strides, a gathering of momentum, and then a truly brutal backhand slash.
What's your favorite
of
Space Marine
silence
chapter or
that
successor
tore
chapter?
Jagadai's
I love
helm
me
clean
some
from
Plague
his head
Marines, baby.
and sent
I
his
love
body
me some Death
arcing
Guard.
high. The Khan crashed to the deck again.
But I
flat on
really
his back,
love
somehow keeping a
the
grip on
out of
his
the
fragile
Sororitas.
blade,
If you can't
even as
tell,
Mortarion surged over him,
what the fuck?
slamming his staff's heel into his exposed midriff. Jagatai managed to twist away at the last moment, only for Mortarion to plant a vicious kick against his
Okay,
face,
this was
breaking
not
both
really
nose
closed
and
properly.
cheekbone,
Bro.
half blind and groggy.
My Balthazar. Oh my
Jagatai
god.
lashed out with his
I'm not
blade,
gonna.
connecting with silence and wrenching it from Mortarion's grip, letting the staff clatter away.
Look at the clumps, bro.
Mortarion dropped
Looks
down
like fucking
sharply,
poopy.
piling
My
in
Balthazar
blood
gold looks like poopy.
slamming in punches.
What
at
are you
the
painting? I'm
Khan's
painting a
throat,
Skitarii
at his
Ranger.
chest, at his
What am I supposed to
ruined
put poopy
face.
on him now?
The clenched fists flew, one
Obviously
after
the Crimson
another,
Fist. I mean,
barely warded by Jagatai's
Wait.
flailing arms.
I don't know as much
tearing
about
up the
them. I
remains
do
of that
love
beautiful lacquered
the
ceramite,
Angry
and
Marines and the
splattering
McDonald's
2 of them in
Marines.
more gouts of
Those are
full
fun.
blood.
I know they're not
Khan
real canon,
Never
but
stopped fighting back, but it was becoming pitiful
okay.
now. He caught one of Mortarion's fists on the fall, only for the other one to plunge deep at his stomach, bursting something within Jagatai tried to rise. Mortarion cast him down disdainfully, fracturing his spine. They were both roaring by then.
The spine? I always
Mortarion
get
from
terrified
frustrated
of spinal
fury.
injuries.
The Khan.
Oh, I
from
get so
undiluted
terrified of
agony.
spinal injuries.
They had been reduced to this, brawling across a derelict spaceport like a hive-world gangers, gouging and tearing at the body before them, trying to rip it apart with their own fingers. Scions of the Emperor,
And I'll be making it
masters of the
darker when I
galaxy.
bring my wash over. Where is my
Panting
wash?
hard,
I guess I left it over
feeling
there.
like his heart was
That's
fit
for
to
later.
burst. Mortarion finally ceased the barrage. The first ache of exhaustion rippling up his arms. His vision shivered a little. Still something mortal in him, then, after all. Something
How?
that could know fatigue. He got up, painfully.
Oh,
Jagged
it
eyes still blinking.
was.
Somehow, amid the
You're
swamp of gore
fucking
that had once been a proud
Primarch.
visage,
Grow up.
the
Oh
air
wait, I
was
can't. You're like
sucked
3 years
in,
old, but you look like you're fucking
bubbling
80 or
feebly
something.
amid floating flecks of
Oh, we're
bone.
taking a little ad break. Okay, okay. Well, we're just painting. We're not doing anything
Hauling
like
it
crazy
up
that we
again,
can pause. I'm just
making
gonna
ready
keep
to end the
on
grotesque
chilling.
spectacle. I thought you'd dance. Genuinely
Painting the
mystified.
shield of my jump pack captain. Nice.
You just
I'm not really an amazing painter, but I still really
you
love it and I
for
really
my
enjoy
love?
it.
Jagged eyes started to cough,
Okay.
sending more bloody spurts out over the ripped apart ground. His shattered gauntlet still clutched the hilt of his blade, but the arm must have been broken in many places. Only slowly, as he trudged back, did Mortarion realize that the sound was bitter laughter. I absorbed. Jagged Eye rasped. The pain. Mortarion halted. What do you mean?
What does it mean? I'm sorry, he just sounds so fucking funny.
His voice a liquid slur, the terminus est. You gave up.
His voice a fart. That's from Mortarion.
And then he grinned.
Using the color scheme for the model. Okay, cool,
Split
nice.
Lips, his flayed
I like to
cheeks,
do the
his
same,
glowing,
but
seeing eye,
people who like to
twisting
switch
into
things up, pretty
genuine,
cool too.
spiteful
Posture
pleasure.
check. I have to sit up straight. Wait,
My
we all need
endurance
that. We all need to sit up straight. Ding ding ding. Posture check. Posture check. Posture check. Posture check.
So that was what they all.
That voice is funny, right? It's fucking hilarious.
Not that he had done what needed to be done.
And I'll check out your Blood Raven Discord
Not that
dudes
he
in a
had
little
sacrificed
bit.
everything to make his
Gajin.
legion invincible.
Okay.
Even in suffering the ignominy of using Gallus as his foil. Even condemning himself to the permanent soul anguish of demonhood,
As long as
so
I
that the
just-
change could never be undone by anyone. Not even his father. That he had been weak. The dam of his fury broke. He hefted silence, two-handed, angling the point towards the laughing Khan, no longer thinking of anything but sending its tip spearing through his enemy's chest. And so, he missed the Khan's suddenly tightening grip, the flicker
Oh.
of white steel,
Oh.
the rapid push from the deck, and upthrust of the masterful blade. The white tiger penetrated deep under the single
Oh.
segment of Mortarion's armor plate that the Khan had managed to dislodge, biting deep, sending a flare of pain.
Oh, he's deep in
straight
there?
up into his
He's deep in
straining
there?
torso. Silence's strike missed its aim as he jerked clear from the blade. Mortarion reeled away, blood leaking from the deep wound. And then, to his incredulity, the Khan was clambering back to his feet. Still
This turned into
bleeding,
smite
still
real quick. I
damaged,
don't know if it's just
but
because I'm
already
here
coming towards him.
or if they did that on purpose, but
Mortarion.
like, come on.
Suddenly doubting even the evidence of his senses.
Toxic Yowie? Toxic
Staggered back into
Yowie?
contact.
Anybody?
Doing just what he had done before, charging straight in, trusting to his colossal strength, and only then realized how drained to the bone he was by what had gone before. And then...
Come on, just a little
then
part right there. Come on, baby.
The Khan started to
Yeah.
dance.
Nice. You ever do that? You're ever like
Not
you're
really
doing
beauty.
fucking acrobatics to
That
get
had been ripped from him.
to get this fucking mini
But
painting.
still with that unearthly slipperiness, that mesmerizing power of appearing to be in one place, inviting the strike, only to be a hand's width away. Just enough to drop under your guard and
second
slice
coat.
a piece of you away. He could still do it. He still had
Too
something
wet.
left.
Too wet.
And we do this with our ships. The Khan growled, no longer laughing, now deadly serious. We call it Zao, the chisel. Mortarion swung his scythe clumsily and missed. The dowel blade struck him
Bro.
again, carving a deep rent along his trailing arm. The change was mesmerizing. The Khan was still on the edge of death, just one
we go.
good
Nice.
impact away from annihilation. But he was moving again, faster and faster,
Okay.
as his Primarch's physiology did what it had been designed to do. Keep him alive. Keep his blade working. Keep him in the fight. Mortarion snarled, working his scythe harder again, feeling his fatigued muscles scream even as his mind reeled from the
Darn it, I
realization.
got some.
He should have seen through it. He should never have allowed himself to be goaded. Their blades clashed again, snarling in an explosion of mingled warp detonations.
And then I'll do some
And
edge
the two of
highlighting
them
there
both
later.
reeled away from the blow,
Bum, 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 bum.
barely able to keep their feet.
A lot of newer models
was
are posed in
damaged.
the air, are they? Pretty cool.
It hurt him. And the Khan came back quicker, his smashed ankles somehow propelling him across the erupted ground, faster than Mortarion could react. When the dowel clanged against the scythe again, the blood splattered freely.
Splat.
It was no longer just jagged eyes. Mortarion swiveled on his heel and smashed the Khan away.
Okay.
That sent the Primarch tumbling. But he came straight back again, lurching from his catastrophic injuries as if drunk, his devastated face etched with excruciation, but still fighting through the toll of fearful damage. It was as if some malevolent spirit animated him now, pushing his ravaged body onward until it achieved the absolution it needed. The sword spun
Here we
faster,
go.
blurring across Mortarion's double vision, getting difficult to stop. The two of them traded earth-breaking blows, tearing more of their priceless battle plate from its plate, smashing files, rupturing cables, severing chain lengths. Their cloaks were ripped to shreds, their finery destroyed, their raw selves exposed in blood-mottled canvases of skin-stripped muscle. Their presentation scoured back to the primal truth, that they were savage weapons,
Yeah.
the numbered blades of an unwilling god. Mortarion was still the greater of them. He was still the stronger, the more
Heck
steeped in
yeah, he was
preternatural
edgier
gifts.
too.
But now all that
Way
he felt was
cooler and
doubt,
edgier.
rocked by the remorse.
Like your first
degree of
ASMR video where the
having
viewers were
anything
injured
more
guardsmen
than
and we were
fighting.
pampered. You guys, oh my god, you like that?
Self-regarding,
Yay! That makes me really happy to
All
hear.
Mortarion
I get so
could
happy
just
knowing you guys
then
like my
have
videos.
wanted
That's
to
the second
destroy
compliment I got today about my
They would do
ASMR.
anything.
It makes me happy.
Sacrifice
You guys like that?
anything.
If you have any other
Fought
ideas,
himself
tell me.
on
I gladly
physical
take
limits,
suggestions. I even do
destroy his
custom
own
ASMR
body,
videos too. If
his
you
own
guys
heart,
want
his
something
own
like
soul.
specific.
Just for the satisfaction of the oaths he had made in the void.
If you know what I did.
Well,
Mortarion cried out, fighting on now through that cold.
I
fog
loved.
of
I put a lot
indecision.
into that first one.
And you know the truth of it, brother. I can no longer
Shake,
die.
shake, 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 shake. But the blessings one did really well. People really liked me reading the blessings. I want to do it again, but I don't want people to think I'm like repeating myself too much, you know?
Oh, I know that.
My next one is really cool.
With the most perfect contempt.
It's Fallout inspired.
But I can. Then he leapt. His broken legs still propelled him. His fractured arms still bore his blade.
Just kind of go like down there.
His blood-filled lungs and perforated heart still gave him just enough power. And he swept in close. If he had been in the prime of condition, the move might have been hard to counter. But he was already little more than a corpse, held together by force of will. And so silence interposed itself, catching the Khan under his arm-stripped shoulder and impaling him.
Sister, my blood ravens are going to war, and they need your most powerful blessings. I don't know. Suck each other's dicks. What do you want me to say, huh?
And so he just kept going.
That'll give you strength,
dragging
power,
himself up the
and
length of
whatever
the
the
blade,
hell you want, yeah.
Until the scythe jutted out of his ruptured back, and the white tiger was in
I do
fight
like teasing.
against Mortarian's neck. For an instant, their two faces were right up against one another.
It shall be done. Then you just hear the gawk 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 from the I don't know, their quarters. Do Space Marines even need to sleep? Like, how often do they really need to sleep, though?
Majesty was stripped away, scraped out across the utilitarian rockcrete, leaving just the desire, the violence, the brute mechanics of spite. It only took a split second. Mortarian's eyes went wide.
Recording is over. Really good musician. Nice. I hope it went well.
The Khan's narrowed.
And you enjoyed yourself. Welcome back.
Difference. Jagatai spat. He snapped his dagger across, severing Mortarian's neck cleanly in an explosion of black bile, before collapsing down into the warp explosion that turned the landing stage briefly into the brightest object on the planet after the Emperor's tormented soul itself.
Damn, that was pretty wacky. That one was really cool.
You can support me on Patreon, Redbubble, or with a
Redbubble. Wow, I haven't heard people talk about Redbubble for a while. Okay. What next? Which should we watch, like a lore video, or let's watch like a? They still have the Emperor text-to-speech, right? Emperor TTS. I'm pretty sure they still have that, right? If the Emperor had text-to-speech, here we go. Wow, there's like a lot of them. Holy shit! Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Wait, these are all the same guy? Wait, what? What? There are so many! Oh shit, I didn't realize. I thought there was like just the one or two, or what? That's crazy. You see like episode 1. Oh, there's like an intro? Warhammer, an intro to the Dark Millennium, adorable Centurion. Oh, I'm curious what this one is. Let's watch these. I wanna watch them. Let's laugh. Whoa.
It is the 41st millennium. For more than 100 centuries, the Emperor of Mankind has sat immobile on the golden throne of Earth. He is the master of mankind by the will of the gods, and master of 1,000,000 worlds by the might of his inexhaustible armies. He is a rotting carcass, writhing invisibly with power from the dark age of technology. He is the carrion lord of the vast imperium of man, for whom 1,000 souls are sacrificed
1,000,
every
yeah.
day so that he may never truly die. Yet even in his deathless
I like
state,
this. This is really
the Emperor
cool.
continues his eternal vigilance. Mighty battle fleets cross the demon-infested miasma of the warp, the only route between distant stars, their way lit by the Astronomicon, the psychic manifestation of the Emperor's will. Vast armies give battle in his name on uncounted worlds. Greatest among his soldiers are the Adeptus Astartes, the Space Marines, bioengineered super warriors.
This one's a little bit more complicated. He's got so many little biddies.
The Imperial Guard and countless planetary defense forces, the ever-vigilant Inquisition and the tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus, to name only a few. But for all their multitudes, they are barely enough to hold off the ever-present threat to humanity from aliens, heretics, mutants, and far, far worse. To be a man in such times is to be one amongst untold
Quite a serious
millions.
intro.
It is to live in the cruelest and most bloody regime imaginable. These are the tales of those times. Forget the power of technology.
What's up,
and
McDoom?
science,
How's it going?
So much has been forgotten, never to be relearned. Forget the promise of progress and understanding. For in the grim,
Good,
dark
that's good
future,
to hear.
there is
Very nice,
only
very
war.
nice.
There is no peace amongst the stars, only an eternity of carnage and slaughter,
Okay,
and
now.
the laughter of thirsting gods.
Let's do this. Why is it so laggy? I've been sick. No! I hope you feel better.
I really do hope this works. Is everything prepared?
The text-to-speech device has been implemented.
Why is it in Japanese? Wait, what the hell?
It appears to be functioning properly.
Here we go.
Unlike your feeble flesh.
Most
Ooh.
excellent. Our glorious Emperor will be capable of conversing with his loyal subjects once more. And I shall be the first to speak with him. Oh, I could just
He's so nervous.
take off my... No!
Oh.
No!
Whoa.
Calm down. I restrained myself for millennia.
What?
I will not let this legendary moment be ruined.
Why are the toasters?
The toasters!
Well, my divine lord, we have managed to implement a text-to-speech device to your glorious golden throne. Please, speak to us.
About fucking time.
Our glorious lord, command us once again.
I have so many things to complain about. First of all, why do I only have a fucking glass eye on one of my eyes? Is that really necessary? And what is with these ultra smirts that I keep hearing about?
Wait, are you referring to the Ultramarines? Oh my lord, they are some of your greatest warriors.
Well, that certainly fucking explains it. It seems like their baby blue heraldry have earned them a most righteous nickname. For that matter, I always thought they looked terrible. Do they still have that fucking toilet seat as their insignia?
Well, yes, they do. They keep it to honor that Primarch, Rogue Gunner.
Oh, well, alright then. I always thought he was the greatest of my 20 Primarch sons.
Well, that's excellent, my
The
lord.
greatest little derivative pile of blueberry pudding pop fuckery that has ever glazed the surface of this shitty little galaxy.
Oh.
Is he still alive?
Barely. He was almost killed. He's currently in status back in the Ultramarines' homeworld of Macragge.
Cut his life supports and tell that stupid fucking Smurf village to fuck right off.
What?
Their constant uninterrupted chatting is drilling into my skull as if they were the immensely sanctimonious love child of tinnitus and the jackhammer. The pain of a million ripped out nose hairs are but a tender massage compared to this inexpressible
Tender
ultra
massage.
Well, I'll see what I can do. But at least we still have our mighty Grey Knights.
I never created anything called Grey Knights.
But Lord, they are the greatest at purging demons in the Imperium. They're all psychers, and they come up with the most glorious ways of killing the enemies of man.
Why, at the you.
F you.
Oh, greetings, my glorious Emperor. It is an honor.
Oh myself. What the fucking
Oh
fuck is
myself.
It is the mighty Dread Knights.
That is the worst thing that I have ever fucking seen ever. If I still had eyes, I would require
Yo,
someone
Anime
to
Avengers,
deposit
thank you so much for
Promethean
the
fumes or
follow.
cleaner into them. What terrible, terrible person designed this?
The arcane technology of this marvelous machine was discovered by the Grey Knights and is held secretly from all inferior Astartes chapters. The exterior design, I believe, to be personally designed by the Grand Master of the Grey Knights himself, Caldor Draken. He is the mightiest of the Grey Knights. He is currently stuck in the warp, killing demons daily, pillaging demonic villages, and vandalizing the Chaos God's property like some kind of glorious rascal. He has even written a name on the demon Primarch's heart.
For the love of all stop signs in the galaxy, seize and fucking desist. What in the fuck? That is actually very cute. Look at its little legs and oversized body. Adorable. Come to
Adorable.
What? Wait, no, don't!
Yes. This is funny to me.
Well, my lord, I do not know about you, but I feel this is the start of something absolutely glorious.
Shut your face, you fucking banana.
Yes, my lord.
What the fuck? You fucking banana. There are so many of these. What the hell? Oh wait, it's gonna go to the second one? Okay. Is Big E coming back? Ooh,
So
I hate to break it to you, but
it has been 10,000 years
I don't
since
know,
my
we'll see.
angsty asshole of a son Horos made me a paraplegic and put on this throne.
That is correct, my lord.
How the fuck did you all survive for 10,000 years without me around?
Well, my lord, the Imperium has safely preserved your teachings and followed it for all these years, always submitting to your superior will.
That's a relief. For a second I thought you guys would have turned into some giant megalomaniacal group of religious people running around killing each other in the name of some fictional deity or something like that.
Oh no, of course not, my lord. We would never stoop so low. The only one we would ever worship is the one true god of all is you, of course. Everything else is heresy.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh, what is upsetting you, almighty god emperor of mankind?
I knew this would fucking happen.
Oh, my lord, you don't have to worry about anything. The Ecclesiarchy and the Imperial Inquisition both make sure that the people of the Imperium retain their faith in you and you alone by making sure that no one knows about the corrupting powers of chaos. And if they somehow figure it out, we'll just exterminate the planet and it's all safe again.
It's all safe again.
The Inquisition? Are you serious? Damn IT really well Okay. Remember the Age of Strife?
Aren't you referring to the Age of Apostasy, sir?
No. The Age of Strife. Let me tell you. It was when asshole Cygers first started appearing, and all of asshole mankind started fighting each other over asshole reasons. That is when I
Over
first
asshole
emerged.
reasons.
I destroyed all asshole.
This is the
religions
perfect
that
lore
existed
video,
on
you guys.
Skitarii. Do you want to know why?
Because you are the one true god, my lord.
Wrong. It is because religion is stupid, superstitious, brainwashing crap that makes you into an asshole. This is why I specifically said when designing the Imperial truth that equality, science, and galaxy conquests is the way to go, and religion needs to be thrown out a window.
But my lord, what about the Lectito Divinitatus, telling us that you are our one true god?
That was written by my whiny bitch of a son Lurgar. who later decided to dress up in Spike's scarlet red armor, worship some dark gods, and be really fucking edgy. Stupid, rebellious teenage phases.
Stupid, rebellious teenage phases.
My lord.
Now, where is my Centurion? Yes,
where is my Centurion? The one he liked from the last episode.
So it is this age of apostasy that you mentioned?
Well, how do I put this delicately?
There we go. There's that side.
Really?
Yes, my lord.
This happened.
On behalf of all mankind, I'm really
On
sorry.
behalf
my
of
lord.
all
I truly
mankind.
am really sorry.
You let one of those nutty cults gain a hold of mankind and grow to become a state religion of the Imperium, becoming this fucking ecclesiarchy thing. And then people start to cut their own fucking spleen out, waving it around and throwing it at people, all in the pool of their own jizz and blood, to profess their love for me.
I'm really sorry.
And then you let some motherfucking bureaucrat become the master of both the administratum and that overly dominant ecclesiarchy grok shit, effectively controlling all our hot, leathery assassins from the Officio Assassinorum and all asshole psychers in the Adeptus Astra Telepathica. Oh, and our flashlight guys as well. And then this balls to the walls paramount of imperial incompetence that has become your leader starts to kill and torture anyone and everyone he feels like because it makes his bureaucrat balls tingle with delight.
Bureaucrat balls.
Totally pointless purge of all mankind. And in addition, you did all this with the most evil fucking name I've ever heard. Goat Van Dyer. Seriously.
Goat Van Dyer.
Trust a guy with that name.
Oh, Goat Van Dyer sucks.
Van Dyer. That name is just screaming, I'm going to take your eyes out.
Yeah, it is. I always said it was such an evil name. It was so obviously evil.
Look, my lord. The events of the Age of Apostasy is all a great shame upon the Imperium, but he was brought to justice in the end. Why, I was even there when it happened. Several Astartes chapter masters and the Mechanicus Fabricator General came around and told us what Van Dyer had been up to all this time. And then we helped out by conveying the truth of the matter to the leader of Van Dyer's bodyguards, the bride of the Emperor, by directing her straight to you. Why, I remember it all like it was yesterday.
The sacred God Emperor himself, upon the golden throne of Terra. He is so beautiful. I've never seen anything as graceful and bewitching in all my life.
I know, right? And we get to clean his entire body several times a week.
I'm so unfathomably jealous I could burn you all right now.
That's such a sister thing to say.
Don't worry. But still.
Right. Anyway, as you can see, Van
I'm
Dyer
so fucking jealous. I want to kill you.
doesn't do anything but seek to gain more power.
If it's
He's
Emperor
a
related.
madman, and his reign of blood must be stopped.
They just made her like a kinky motherfucker.
Are you even listening?
I'm
She's just
sorry,
fantasizing.
I spaced out. The Emperor has some quite divine-looking abs.
But anyway, I know you have served Van Dyer for a long time, but his megalomaniacal ways must come to an end.
Oh. Okay. You have committed the ultimate heresy. Not only have you turned your back on the Emperor and stepped from his light, you have profaned his name and almost destroyed everything he has striven to build. You have perverted and twisted the path he has laid for mankind to tread. As your own decrees have stated, there can be no mercy for such a criminal. I renounce your lordship. You walk in the darkness and cannot be allowed to live. Your sentence has been long overdue, and now it is time for you to die.
I don't have time to die. I'm too busy.
Right. I think I remember that too. Some girl came.
Weren't that was actually like his last words, right? Weren't those his last words actually? Like, I don't have time to die, I'm too busy or something like that?
That's the Adeptus Auritus for you.
You haven't made female space marines, have you?
Huh? Oh. No,
Verbatim. Yeah, exactly.
Only lewd and deviant artists of pen and parchment ever come up with something like that. And even then, if we do catch one of them in the middle of the process, we end up throwing them into the fire.
Good. The Adeptus Astartes can only contain males. No girls allowed. They are yucky.
No girls allowed. I love that. They're yucky.
What's up with this Inquisition thing?
Oh boy.
Lobster, how's it going? What's up, Mama? What's up, Lobster Mama? The speech is real, yeah.
Actually,
I remember studying it.
I think I have to go now.
Stop. You're telling me about this Inquisition thing.
Oh, hold it. Wow. I think that's your regular everyday meal of 1,000 sacrificed souls being prepared. Better go and check on it.
What was that?
Of course they'd send for him. Yeah, right. It's obvious that they actually, you know, that we'd send for him. It's hard not to. I mean,
I'll just go now.
Zooey Mama.
You are not going anywhere until you tell
Huh?
me about the Inquisition.
How did you do that?
Have you forgotten? I'm the fucking Emperor.
I was gonna say
sit
he's the
around and
fucking
randomly
Emperor.
shoot
What do you
out
mean how to
storms
do that?
daily Because I have nothing better to do. Now, tell me.
One explanation later. That's cute. Like very SpongeBob.
I think I shat out at least 5 warp storms during that presentation. Really, what the fuck have you all become? Labor camps and sterilizations? Murder millions over bare superstition? Excommunication of actually loyal Astartes? Have thousands of imperial planets and its valuable assets destroyed because some bypassed with barbed wire and accidentally summoned a demon or two. Be painfully hypocritical and use Xenos and demonic weaponry in aid in order to carry across my will? Use techno-monkeys?
But, my lords, the Inquisition's work has saved mankind on numerous occasions. Like during the High Fleet Leviathan crisis, where the Inquisitor known as Cryptman stepped forward. The Tyranids, which he had previously named them, had managed to outmaneuver the Imperium, but thanks to Cryptman, their threat was abolished. He had managed to have a Magos concoct a poison against the Tyranids, which they then managed to defeat them entirely with.
Am I gonna have to start writing a list over things I don't know?
Super happy about some art. Yeah. Oh my god, is the art you shared in the Discord? Mm.
Right.
Bow chicka
It's kind
bow
of nasty,
wow.
but still, it was quite heroic of him.
And how much did this threat cost to abolish?
Well, let's just say he didn't have the luxury to count the cost. Anyway, there was also one time during the First War of Armageddon where the Grey Knights helped the Space Wolves fight off a demon Primarch. Please don't get oversensitive about the Primarch thing. I really don't need more of this.
Now you are bringing up those fucking Grey Knights again, with that stupid-ass baby carrier Dread Knight thing. My inexistent eyes are still sore from seeing that abomination.
Yes, but truly the Space Wolves received great aid from the Grey Knights in their battle.
And then what?
What do you mean?
What happened after the battle had ended?
Well... The Space Wolves kind of
It's coming across pretty nice, isn't it? I think it's okay. Nothing special. It'll look really good when the wash is on, that's all I'm saying. Nice nails! Yay! Thank you so much! I appreciate it. It's my favorite, like teal. I love the teal kind of bluish green color.
The Grey Knights betrayed the Space Wolves and some shit happened, but that isn't important.
But that isn't important.
Because, well, one time the Grey Knights stopped a bloodthirster using an ancient, very dangerous technology known as the Blood Tide from destroying a world, and it was truly glorious.
And then what?
Oh shit, they killed a massive amount of innocent sisters of battle and adorned their armor in their blood,
but...
Stop. This organization, however it came to fucking be, was obviously pure, concentrated, whole-brain stupidity. And whoever came up with the idea to create it in the first place is obviously a fucking idiot. They walk around and do whatever they fucking feel like while laughing really snarky at the plebeian communities they see before them, all while having themselves and all their troops ornate in loads of fucking shiny shit and skulls to logo, so emperor worshipping when really they are just creeps in trench coats. And that is all they will ever be. Now, ready yourself. Send this message to the scribes. I want it sent to every corner of the fucking galaxy.
Well, get that glob on there. Get that glob.
My official decree that all organizations contained within the holy orders of the Emperor's Inquisition and the Adeptus Ministerum shall be disbanded and removed from existence. All who work for either organization shall return to their sector of birth and work there as a regular citizen once more. All who refuse shall be branded renegades until they have given up their futile strive to conquer the galaxy in the name of their dogmatic religion. Signed, the Emperor of Mankind.
Yes!
Signed the
I shall go
Emperor.
ahead and do that immediately, my lord. I'll be back when I'm finished.
This is all fucking nuts. Seriously, how could an organization like this spring into Exista? Wait a moment, I remember something.
What? Oh.
Shit fuck. This
Shit
can't
fuck.
be for real. Malcador.
Is the Emperor actually capable of thoughts on his golden throne? Having someone to paint with me actually helped motivate my progress. Yay! That's really nice to hear. We do it every week or almost every week. Thank you so much for coming by.
Very busy initiating exterminatus on this mining world, but not giving me this shiny shit we need. Seriously, we can't have our soldiers walking around without the blame.
A very important message has been sent to you directly from Holy Terror itself.
What is it about?
Here, read it.
Go. That's nice. Check that out.
What?
What?
This is heresy!
This is heresy. That's crazy. That's pretty cool though. That's heresy. Look at my dude. Look at my dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's coming across so nice, isn't he? I love him. He's coming across really nicely. Just me playing with my toys, you know, no problem there. Just no problem there. Just me playing with my toys. But everybody, I think I'm going to end here for today. We are going to finish this little guy next week. I want to do his wash and then his gun as well, and I want to do some cool things with this gun. But yeah, so I am going to duck out for today. However, please, 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 if you would just... What is going on here? Come on. Don't go yet. 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 If you could just copy this raid message and paste it into DJ's chat, then that would be very much appreciated. We're going to go raid them now. Thank you for coming by and just having fun with me. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye.